Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream here. Another episode of Figure Talk, and got quite a bit of conversation for you guys. Dre and I, huge fans of Star Wars. I know Marco is as well. And speaking of Marco, what's going on with you, man? I'm glad to have you here. It's been a while since we had a stream, and he has the mustache of truth and whatnot. So, yeah, what's up with you, Marco?
I'm chilling, man. Really appreciate you guys inviting me here. I know the real purpose of the stream is to figure out who has the better stash, Dre or myself. So we'll leave it up to the chat to decide. But no, chilling today.
Yeah, right on. Right on for beer here, man. But yeah, I'm gonna address the chat here in a sec. Let's see who's here. Riley and KG. What's up, Riley? You just went to Star Wars Celebration, you bastard. Uh, KG. What's up, KG?
We should have been there, bro. We should have gone
I
to
know. I should have
Celebration.
went.
Uh,
I could have gone
totally
too.
regret it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
I
I know
just
Mario
fucking.
had tickets for us, and I'm like, damn, just couldn't
He
get in
did.
early.
Oh, Gigi's here. What's up? What's up, Gigi? Is a conversation? Why does everyone have a mustache? Damn. Mine's not as good as these two, so I think I'm
I
out of that
think I think
conversation.
Marco copied mine, honestly.
It might be the case, man. I get not for me
Yeah,
to say.
I'm not in confidence. I don't compare to these guys, man. These are the mustache
Got
legends.
the little whiskers.
You're getting there, getting there.
Porn stashes rise up.
Oh
Hell yeah.
man.
Cuervo,
Damn.
what's up, Cuervo? Oh my god. You said, "Hey, porn crew." Damn,
Wow, like that. Making me feel real dirty now for rocking this. But
dude.
you
All you gotta
forget
do
that
is
you
one of
have it.
these and flick your tongue out.
That's right.
It's like
Yeah, man, I
the
forget
80s
that I
porn
have this
star.
and just like walking around. People looking at you weird. I'm like, oh
He
man.
definitely gets milk in that stash.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. But man, dude, Hot Toys has been fucking, just dropping bombs left and right this month for Star Wars, man, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some of these pics, though. Let me see here. Damn, my computer decided to be pretty slow right now. But I'm
Always
gonna,
happens.
dude, it's always when we're streaming. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with some of the stuff they showed at the convention, or oh, just some of these chats. I have uh, I have major stash envy right now. OnlyFans/6K reviews.
Damn. See, I should have never cut it, honestly. Like, cause mine was
featuring
more like
featuring
bushy.
166.
Dre, I gotta get like yours though,
Ooh.
bro. Yours is perfect right now.
Yesterday's established Marco's forename is Mephisto. Damn, that's fucking
Oh
awesome,
shit.
bro.
Wow.
That is awesome. What's going on? What's up, Boston? Yo, shout out to Boston. My guy just hit. Him and Natasha, his wife, just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congrats to those guys.
Oh,
Shout out to them. And yeah, man, super happy for them. Dude, they're super underrated. If you guys haven't checked out Boston Collectors, man, what are y'all doing? Uh, they're so good.
Best voice in the business too.
Oh yeah, super smooth, super smooth. I'm gonna have major beard envy in a minute. Hey man, I'm not there yet. Congrats, Mario Cuervo. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into this. This is the what is this? IG-11? Nah, I don't care about him. But this is that Luke they showed at the con. Mario can probably attest to some of these in person when he gets in here. Uh, what is this stat?
You have that
yeah.
Anakin on the way already, Dan?
I have it. I didn't get the stat though. I just don't have the space for it.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. Couldn't it looks cool, but
It
I
looks
have to
really
just get the
cool.
standard.
Yeah, I just couldn't. What do you guys think about this Dark Trooper? They showed this at the con, and now that you kind of see it in person, I'll start with you, Dre. What do you think about this thing?
It looks pretty good, I guess. I like the how shiny and I guess glossy it looks. Um, I prefer the Death Trooper look though. I don't know,
Yeah,
something about like the Dark Troopers, they remind me of like you ever play like the Rock'em Sock, Rock'em Sock and
yeah,
Atom
yeah, they
Yeah.
Bro,
do.
that's
Yeah,
exactly it.
yeah.
And they just look a little too like it's a little too much. Like I don't know. Like
Too
I don't know.
much.
I prefer super battle droids, but that's just me
Yeah.
versus these guys. But they're cool.
I wonder how tall
Like,
they are.
I guess if you're gonna complete the whole like Mandalorian line, definitely pick them up. For me, I'm gonna be a little bit more picky, and yeah, I'm gonna pass on these guys, but they look great. just not going to be in my collection.
Yeah, I feel that. Feel that. What about you, Marco? What you think about this thing?
Yeah, this is a wait and see one for me. I like the design. I don't love it. It's hilarious that Dre said "rock'em sock'em" because
Yeah,
that's
that's what they look
totally,
like.
totally nailed that. Because something about the boxiness of the design like throws me off a little bit, but I think it could end up being a really cool figure. So not one that I've completely ruled out, but kind of in a wait and see mode on this. But looks cool right here, man.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. In terms of, I don't think I'm gonna get this, but who knows? Who knows what I'll be feeling when it comes out? Hopefully, these are probably next. I usually love the fact same pictures. I don't know why Facebook does that, but yeah. Then we got the clones, the phase one and phase two clones. You got the pilot and super battle droid in the back there. Are you gonna pick any of these up, Marco?
Yeah, for sure. The all white trooper or the all white clone, like that look is just too damn clean. So need at
Yeah.
least one of those. The pilot's also intriguing too, but I'm not like super huge on the prequels and the Clone Wars, and so I don't want to go too deep
Okay.
down that line. But that being said, I've already got like now it's becoming the majority of my Star Wars figures are from that line because they're such cool looking figures and kind of
Yeah.
representations of characters we really love. So yeah, I think I'm going to probably pick up one of each, but kind of wait and see on both of those as well. But the all white clone is probably going to be a must.
This is a new one too, isn't it? This is a different type of variant, I believe, right?
Yeah, I
Yellow.
think that one was teased right in one of the images.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about these clones, Dre? Or at least these different ones that they've shown here?
Hmm. Yeah, I think they're pretty dope, but I have to agree with Marco. I'm just gonna. They're coming out with a lot of figures from the Attack of the Clones, so I'm pretty much just gonna like choose, what I think is gonna fit in my collection. I kind of want more of the main characters. Not that I don't like the Clone Trooper design. I think the all white one looks super clean. I definitely like the Phase One helmet as well. But I think, as far as if I want troopers in my collection, I don't have the space to collect too many, and that's just what it is. And I guess I rather prefer OG stormtroopers too, from like
Yeah.
OT. So,
That's
but these are pretty sick though. I really like where they're going with it. I mean, it's kind of crazy how Attack of the Clones, they were re-releasing, or not re-releasing, but releasing a lot of just characters that are kind of unexpected. I never thought we'd get this, Super Battle Droid. Um, are we talking about this guy too? Because if we
yeah.
are, I'm
Yeah.
definitely
This is
gonna get Super Battle Droid. Like I'm gonna get,
yeah.
I think one of the Geonosis. Is it Geonosis or is it just
The
right?
Geonosis battle droid is the one that got announced. I saw a different one though, and I'll get to that in a sec too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get this one, and I'm just gonna get the regular. What are they called again? I can't think of it.
What, just like regular battle droid?
The No, just the regular droids or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
don't.
battle droid. This
Yeah.
this
So I'm
is
just
the
gonna.
cheaper one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get one of each, and I think that'll be cool.
Yeah.
But an
These are.
army would be pretty dope. But that's a lot of money.
I wonder how expensive or what the pricing would be on this guy. But what do you think about this super battle droid though, Marco? Is this something you might pick up?
Yeah, I actually love the design of the super battle droids, and it's funny because it's in stark contrast to my hatred for the battle droids. Like I hate the Roger Roger. Like they're so goofy,
Yeah,
never really resonated with me. But the super battle droids are so badass. So probably would just depending on the price, like you said, right? The battle droids are like what 185, 175, like kind of in that
yeah,
lower range.
something like that.
So if they're if this guy comes closer to maybe 250, I'd highly consider it.
Oh, look who
My
just
man
made it in.
Mario, let's go.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh shit!
Now we're about
Oh
to
Hola,
shit,
get
what's
into it.
senor.
good? What's up?
Speaking,
Oh,
Hola.
what?
speaking.
Why? Why you got me? Why you got me on blast for? What's going on?
Oh,
Damn.
What?
you were
What? Why?
you were there at celebration, bro. What was it like?
I
Let us know.
was. I actually was, man.
Let us know your experience,
And
bro. I want to hear
it
from
it
my
was a
from the guy that was there.
celebration indeed, bro. Look, the con was amazing, man. I mean, I just only wish that I was able to hang physically for one more day to close it out. It's a shame that I didn't. But yeah, dude, it was just first and foremost just being able to meet up with everybody over there in person. It was amazing. It was hella fun. And but seeing everything over there in person, all these hot toys, all these statues, man. I mean, all the different other kinds of collectibles that are out there. And I'm being blocked by Boston's Collectors Comment, but it's all
Oh
good.
shit!
So, and but yeah, it was definitely an experience. hanging out over there by the live stage just to see all the different celebrities come in and out. We saw like Giancarlo Esposito, este, Tamara Morrison to freaking Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, Ian McDermott showed up. Why can't I think of Ahsoka's name right now? I'm blanking on her
Rosario,
name.
right?
Rosario Dawson was
Yeah,
there.
that'd been the first person
You
I
know,
listed.
hey man, no, I just had to like try to remember her name. I was like had a blank for words, but it was amazing, man. All the cosplayers too. I think that's what like kind of attracted me the most was just seeing like the vibe and the crowd with all the cosplayers there. I didn't want to leave,
Yeah,
man. I mean, my last day was on a Saturday, right? And we were all hanging out. They had this big giant Tie Fighter display, right? Life size Tie Fighter that was there.
that's tight.
All the cosplayers were pretty much hanging out over there for a while in the morning. And they would have these little events in which, like, when I was there, they had like about at least maybe I don't know 100 or so Tie Fighter pilots take what giant group photo in front of the
Damn.
damn Tie Fighter there. It was crazy because we would see like Vader showed up. I mean, there's 1,000 Vaders, but I think there was this one in particular that was pretty much dead on. He showed up, and then he had an officer with him, and then here comes the Emperor, and then here comes Boba Fett and Bosk, and it
Wow.
was crazy, dude. Everybody just
That
meeting
sounds like a
up for
lot of
these group
fun.
photos, and it
Yeah,
was it
dude.
was, bro. It really was. This is something that I wish all of y'all could have gone to, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I didn't
definitely.
know you were the
I
ticket
slept on
holder.
it.
Well, I mean, dude, they were giving away tickets like hella cheap, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
mean,
saw
Marco, did I
it.
show you that?
I
Did I
saw it.
show you
Yeah.
that 4-day pass?
You did, bro. And that's
How
why I'm
much?
saying I
40
regret it.
$45 for a
That's
4-day pass,
fucking
man.
insane, bro.
Like
Damn.
that. That's how crazy it was out here, man. They were like they were giving away these tickets, man.
Mario, I just know
Damn.
myself. That would have been the most expensive $45 ever, though, because on
Yeah.
top of
Oh
flight
yeah.
and a
Yeah.
No,
room, I
that's
would have
true.
picked up so much shit. I tried to be good, but I should have just done it,
I'm like, fuck it,
I
Mario or Marco, pick me up.
bro. We should have
Yeah,
just
y'all could have
road tripped.
carpooled,
We
right?
blew
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
hmm But real quick, what's going on with the stashes, man? Is there a new trend going on? I mean, got Dre over here looking like Freddie
That's
Mercury,
sick.
man. We got Mark over here looking like Matthew Turi, with that big ass mustache, bro. I mean, I love it. Don't get me
Dude,
wrong, but I'm just
stash
curious as to
game.
what's the new trend. What's the new trend going on?
Apparently, I just copied Dre, but no, for me it
I
was
can see that. I can
for
see
me,
that.
I
I can
was
definitely
like
see
kind
that.
of sick of the beard for a
Yeah.
sec because it was at that awkward phase, and Gigi was out of town, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shave the mustache. So it was I kind of did it on
Mm,
a whim, but I think Dre, you've been rocking the stash for a minute, right?
Yeah, I had the stash growing out for a minute. I think our last live stream when we unboxed this
Yeah, it
guy,
was
I
it
had like
was
the
it was
full
gnarly.
stash.
hmm
And now I kind of trimmed it down. But it's facial hair. Shit grows hella fast. I'm always fucking with my appearance, and the ladies love it. What can I say?
Hey now.
Yeah, he's got that stash working for him. What's up, Primetime Reviews? What's going on? But yeah, Mario, what do you think about the Super Battle Droid, man? Picking this up. Why am I even asking you? It's
um,
Star Wars, bro.
Come on, dude. Everything
Yeah,
that's in that
I
damn booth,
fucked
I'm
up.
picking out, dude. But
How
I
many?
gotta
How many
say,
are you
I
picking up?
saw some of these pieces that I saw. I'm like legit frightened of, considering. I mean, okay, mainly the vehicles. These things are huge, guys. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously, don't
yeah,
underestimate how tall these are. What was it, the ART
yeah.
whatever
The
chinga that it
ATRT.
is, the ATRT, bro. That
Yeah,
thing is taller than a quarter scale statue with the base.
sick.
That thing is huge, dude. All right.
Damn.
So it was right. They had it right next to the quarter scale Boba Fett. Standing on the base, and it was taller than that.
Wow.
Those things are massive, man. I mean, you really got
What
to
market
consider
are
the
they
space
going
if you actually
after?
pick these up. Us.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I guess so.
I mean, all it is, Marco, right now.
For those who
I
don't
just
know what he's
consider it.
talking about, it's this guy right here.
Yeah, I just consider it a flex until they actually drop the pre-order on this thing, man.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, none of all of this is just eye candy until we actually get the pre-orders in my opinion.
That's a good
Um,
point.
But yeah, bro, everything that they showed off in the booth, I'm in for it all.
yeah,
So
yeah.
the only thing is that my collection is growing way too damn fast. I mean, as you can see, we're still about done with this case here full of troopers. So I got 2 cases full of troopers and then another 2 cases full of other shit. That I'm still touching up right now. So I really got to pick and choose who I'm on to display pretty soon, considering
Yeah.
how fast it's growing.
Yeah, that's how it is for me right now until I get my module cases too, man. So I'm picking and
Mhm.
choosing for me.
Yeah,
But
yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Um, But yeah, going back to the other troopers you guys talked about, the Dark Trooper and
Well, we didn't get to Dark
that
Trooper yet, but we talked about the clone and then the Super Battle Droid.
I thought you guys were talking about the Dark Trooper. Okay, my bad. The
Not
No,
yet.
we
clone.
were
We're
we
going
were on
to.
the Dark Trooper.
We're getting
You were on
there.
a Dark Trooper, weren't you?
No,
Nah.
not we didn't talk about the Death Trooper yet, but we were
Oh,
talking
the
about the
Dark
No,
Dark
I
Trooper.
said
Yeah,
Trooper.
Dark Trooper. My
the
bad.
Dark
I thought.
Trooper,
Yeah,
not the
Dark
Death
Yeah,
Trooper.
Dark
Trooper.
Trooper. I thought you said Death Trooper. My bad.
Tripping.
My bad.
Come
My
on,
Are you even
man.
are you even a real fan, bro?
Come on.
Oh, dude.
Apparently not.
This guy.
Hashtag exposed.
Now I gotta say, like a lot of these pieces to me in person they're way different in person.
OnlyFans.
I mean, my mind changed a lot actually when I saw Gideon in hand. I mean, being able to see this thing in all angles, it really made a difference.
Good or bad?
Um, oh, for the better,
Sure for the
Oh,
good.
okay.
for the better. Yeah, it just reaffirmed my assurance and keeping them a pre-order. I mean, I'm going to anyway, but I mean, it just made me that much more. I don't know, looking forward to having it in the collection. Yeah, I thought the Dark Trooper was great, and yeah, it looks good. It's just really dark with a hella glossy. It's just kind of I don't know. It's gonna be similar to the Death Trooper, the one that we already
Yeah.
got right now. With that black aesthetic, and it's gonna kind of hard to read out some of these details. But yeah, I thought it looked really great in person. The height was pretty good. Wasn't it's fairly manageable. And yeah, rock 'em sock 'em like y'all said earlier, man. I thought that was funny. Y'all nailed it with that. But yeah, everything was amazing out there.
Yeah, I bet. Fucking. But yeah, speaking of some of the other thing, what did you think about this guy, Mario? Since you were there.
This is the Rogue One Vader, man. It's the same thing. All it
Ah,
is they just slapped an Obi-Wan label on the plaque and that's it. The only difference is probably the eyes, the eye lenses aren't so
so
prominently
now it's
red.
red. Oh, okay.
Right. But other than that, it's the same figure. It's the same
Mm.
thing. So if anybody wants a Rogue One Vader, here's your chance to pick it up.
Because that's the best Vader, or considered the best one,
No,
right,
it's not.
Mario? Oh,
No.
really? Okay,
I
which
think it
one's
No.
is.
is it? Return of the Jedi. That's the best.
No.
The two pack. People are saying the two pack is the best
Yeah, the
one
Tarkin
right
two
Tarkin.
pack
now.
is yeah,
That
in
one's
my
pretty good.
opinion, that's the
That
best
one's
one.
good. I like them all, honestly. I
I
mean,
like the Rogue One
Hmm.
because I have it. So
the Rogue One's pretty good. I mean, shit. I'm thinking about picking this up, but I might skip on it because, with Kenobi, if we see a battle damaged version of this, then there's no point in me getting this because I have the Empire one. And I'm happy with that.
Do
But
you guys think that there could be a possibility now? We we know that Hot Toys tends to reissue, you know, highly sought after figures that are on the aftermarket. They're going for crazy money right now, right?
mhm.
Considering that we saw Anakin in a flashback, really quick flashback. You guys think that we might see that dark side Anakin again and possibly a two pack with Vader?
I don't think so. It would have to be something
Nah.
like substantial, like substantially different. Like I don't know. I don't think so, but
Hmm.
Mario, I'm really curious to see if we'll see some flashbacks, right? Like, considering how the show opened, right?
Yeah,
There's
we did.
been
We
so much
did. Yeah,
speculation.
yeah.
I wouldn't rule it out, honestly. Like, I'm with you. I think that might be the opportunity there to see that version of him again and get a reissue.
Hmm.
yeah.
Right, because we've seen them
um,
do this when there's like some sort of flashback or dream sequence. They'll go ahead and bring something out. And considering the dark side Anakin is like really hot freaking figure right now on the secondary market, it could be the opportunity to like capitalize on that.
Especially if he's having flashbacks like Boba was when he was in the back to tank. If he's thinking about all the
Yeah.
times that he had with Obi, it could, yeah, we might
Hmm.
just see it.
Could be.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
What do you
yeah,
think about
I
that,
I,
Dre?
I kind of don't think so. Just because we still have Revenge of the Sith coming up. I feel like if they're gonna do that, they'd be more appropriate for that movie.
That is
You
true. I
know.
forgot about that.
Um,
We have
yeah, I
Revenge
just
of the
don't
Sith
see them
coming up.
doing that.
The
Well,
anniversary.
not like tomorrow, but like that next movie's up on the list. But you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
uh,
It's like I
it's in
feel
like
like
3 years.
yeah. So I feel
yeah, 3
like
years.
that anniversary would be just a little bit more justifiable, I think. I mean, but you never know. You could be right. I just
Yeah,
think that there's
Hmm.
so many more figures that didn't get announced or haven't yet announced, like Mace and
Yeah.
Padme.
yeah, like Padme. Like yeah, I would. That'd be annoying if they released Anakin. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess good for people who didn't get it, but It's
Hmm.
just yeah, I think we
Yeah.
need more
Marco with that
characters.
big ass smile on his face.
Yeah,
Like,
like
Oh,
come
that's
to
coming home.
papas.
That's right. Every reissue is fair game for me.
All right. What do you guys think about this R2, man? I'm definitely picking this up because I missed out on the deluxe R2. I passed on it like an
Yeah.
idiot when I first started collecting. So yeah,
Hmm.
I guess I'll start with you, Dre. You getting this R2?
oh yeah, I'm gonna get it just because I don't have one. So I'm really glad that they reissued it, and yeah, I think it looks great. I think it looks better as far as like the paint apps versus the old one that was released a couple years ago, like 4 years ago. I was almost gonna buy that one on the aftermarket for like a decent price, and I'm kind of glad I didn't pull the trigger. So really happy to get a R2. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. I was thinking about maybe getting two because you can have R2 in multiple displays. I mean
Yeah.
R2 and like C3PO,
Blue.
they're like across every fucking saga. So I don't know. I'm definitely getting one of these though for sure.
What about you, Mario? Or yeah, what about you, Mario? What do you think? Or unless you already have what, two of them?
Yeah, no, I have the original one. I missed out on the Force Awakens version, so I'm actually on the market, for that guy whenever I can find a decent deal on it. Um, I've seen some decent deals on this R2 as well. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing too outrageous, in which I would say go ahead and pull the trigger. But yeah, this thing too is basically that same figure, but hella weathered up, and it looks good. It looks really, really good. Yeah, they
Great.
recycled pretty much all the tools for it, but they did add the thrusters on his legs
Yeah.
and the back attachment where he's dragging 3PO's head, from
That's
behind.
cool.
So other than that, man, I mean, this is a great representation of R2. And am I getting it? Yeah, come on, you already know. This is happening. I'm definitely getting it. The only thing is that I just have to figure out how I'm going to display this thing. I mean, I'll definitely be putting it within the Attack of the Clone section. It's just that, how am I going to differentiate it with the original R2 that I've got already? But
Yeah.
yeah, but no, it's good.
What about you, Marco? Are you picking this thing up?
This one was 100%, right? When they announced C3PO and in this one, I was geeked. And then to see the version of C3PO, which I know we'll get to, less excited for that, but this one was always a must. GG even loves the droids, and so don't have to, do too much convincing on this part. And I know this is, I don't really have a problem mixing and matching in my collection, so he'll probably go next to Mando Luke, is kind of where
Okay.
I envision him. But
Yeah.
I
Mm.
wouldn't be shocked if they give us another
That was my
one
plan.
from Mando, right? So, yeah, but this one looks awesome.
Yeah. No.
Marco, would you consider getting it repainted just to kind of clean it up a little bit, so
I
that you
like
have that
the
kind of continuity?
I like the patina. I like the the dirtier look. So it wouldn't
Uh,
bug me that it's different from how he showed up in the show, but it kind of leave
yeah.
room for a more clean version to add to the collection in the future.
Okay.
All right. Same question with this guy. For me, I think I'm actually going to pass on this one until further notice. I might get enabled to buy it, but
Enabled.
C3PO, he looks sick, man. But this is a wait and see for me. But yeah, Dre, what do you think about this, man? This version of C3PO.
I'm definitely getting it. That's just for me. I know people are super bummed out that it's not the
Classic.
gold plated, the 14 karat gold plated C3PO. I get it. Of course, that's how we met him, and that's the representation that everyone wants. The definitive C3PO. But I'm definitely gonna get this guy just because I definitely want one now, and I'm gonna pass on the sideshow that you can get on the website. And I want this because it's with the Attack of the Clones movie, so I can't really be upset that he looked like this in that movie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I know it's not for everyone. But I definitely want it because I think it looks pretty sick. I think once it's gone, people are gonna want this look, and I hope that he doesn't get reissued. I think it looks
Mhm.
pretty sick. Mario, I'm sure you saw it up close. I'm sure the weathering and I hope the wires in the abdomen are like loose. You know what I mean, like the real wires. I hope so. But I think it
Yeah,
looks great.
I think they're attached. To be honest.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Yeah, Dan, I've got I'm sharing my screen right
Oh
now
yeah.
the photo that I took of it. So
Let's see.
I
Right.
mean, if you guys want to see this thing in a little more detail, so here's what I
Yeah,
took.
that
Just
looks
so you
way
guys have
better
a,
Yeah,
picture.
yeah,
That's a great
the
fucking shot
weathering
right there.
is great, man. I mean, I think
that
they did a
looks.
fantastic
Yeah,
job on the
Yeah,
weathering, and
way
considering
better
that
picture.
die cast, bro. It's like, yo.
That looks really
So,
good. Holy fuck.
so yeah, man.
I'm definitely
So yeah,
copping this, man. People are gonna
That
regret
looks
it.
really
I
good.
guarantee it.
Dang, don't say that to me, bro.
getting enabled, you say, to
Yeah,
It's
buy this
damn.
thing.
3PO,
This
man.
guy.
It's like
Yeah, it looks fucking sick, dude. That
It
weathering
does,
looks
man.
on point. Damn.
Yeah, they did an amazing job. I
That
mean, look at the
weathering.
helmet. You know, the
Yeah, the
mask
forehead.
here too. I mean, they left no detail unturned, man.
and
It
it's
That
does look
looks
really
different
really
good.
enough.
good.
I think it's
Yeah,
different
definitely.
enough where you can have
You can
two and
justify
then,
too. Yeah.
yeah, like you can get the clean one because this is obviously like he's weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's worth it, but
yeah, definitely,
that's
man.
just me.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
really good.
Dre,
Fuck.
when this was announced, I was one of those ones that was I was bummed to not get the original trilogy version, but
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I remember that they've been teasing this one for a while. Actually, they showed it a couple times at a couple cons. So, and considering that it's the 20th anniversary of the Attack of the Clones, it does make sense for them to release this version of 3PO. But I know we're gonna get the other one in due time. Most likely, we'll probably get what you call it, a TFA version as well with a red arm as well. I mean, there's no
Yeah.
reason for them not to milk it. So, um,
What they
but yeah,
should have
not
did was they should have like did this guy too. They could have done him for 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back gold plated.
Yeah.
And I think,
yeah.
if we would have got him earlier, people would have been cool. And then this one would have
Hmm.
came after, I don't think people would have hated on it so much. So
But
I
I think
definitely get it.
I think they capitalize on impatient people like us. Where like you said, I want it
Hmm.
now, and I kind of feel that same way. Like, damn, I was
Yeah.
on the fence seeing this picture, Mario. It's like this looks too damn
Yeah,
good.
it looks
I'm
really
gonna
good,
get
dude. Like,
it.
fuck.
And
It looks
so,
really good.
even though we know the other version's coming, it's like, damn, I kind of want this when it comes out, and I'll just add the other one when it comes out too.
Yeah, that's the damn. It looks really
Yeah.
Choose wisely, Marco.
good.
Damn, I think you just got Dan and I both to buy this one.
Yeah, I think you might have, dude. It's like
Man,
their photos, like on that they took, even on like the the announcement, like official announcement, like they don't look as clean as this. So like you can't really see all that like little dirt and grime and like the little
Yeah.
details. Like this
yeah,
picture's really good. Like it looks really good. Like damn.
yeah. If you guys go through these photos, man, I'll see if I can pull up an equivalent that may be a little bit better than the sideshow one. I'll start sharing pictures if you guys want.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Do you
definitely.
guys have Mario? Do you have the sideshow? Do you have that one?
I do actually. I think it's a great placeholder for
Yeah.
now. I've had it for a couple of years, and I really like it. It's not a bad figure at all. I mean,
I've heard good things about it.
I
yeah,
thought
it
about it
does
at
what I
one
needed to
point.
do, and it works great. It's got a little tap. You can actually tap the head on this one. So shout out to Lane Kramer.
Right.
You can actually
It's
tap the
easier.
figure
Oh
to
yeah,
light the
yeah.
Turn on the
eyes.
lights.
So
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, man. So, but yeah, I think it's a great figure, and it's definitely worth. I think that one is definitely worth a placeholder if anyone's looking for a 3PO to add in their OT collection.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. But I'm gonna add this guy. And, ooh, this one was a pretty exciting one for me because I might actually start to get the line if they actually do the entire line. What's it called? So seeing Wrecker was really like a good sight to see for me. But
Mhm.
I know not everyone's like a big fan of the Bad Batch. I liked it personally, and now that they announced like the season 2, I know these aren't entirely accurate anymore, but they're accurate to the first season. So it'd be cool to have a complete team of these guys. But I'm gonna get your guys' thoughts on it. Well, I'll start with you, Mario, since you've seen these in person. What did you think about it
Oh, they're
about this line?
badass, man. I love that. Okay, so they tease the silhouette of the entire team, the entire
Hmm.
squad,
Echo
right? Yeah, all
or
Echo and
not Echo? Yeah, Tech. Yeah,
Tech, and this guy. So those are the last ones that we need. And dude, these look good, man. Now here's the
yeah.
thing:
The
we
Echo looks
saw.
really good.
Did you guys notice that they released a Bad Batch season 2 trailer?
Yeah,
So as they're bringing out this entire team, they ended up repainting their armor. So I'm like,
yeah,
shit. So I mean, it is a game of cat and mouse with these things as new seasons of shows come out with these certain characters. But they do look great in person, and I really like that crosshair, man. The crosshair looks hella sick. I
yeah.
mean,
That's the one I'm
and
waiting for the announcement, man. That
the one
one's
I'm
I think
actually
sick.
he's
waiting
the
for is Tech. Tech, I love his design, his design
Yeah,
aesthetic. The helmet looks amazing, and I saw someone cosplaying as him over there at the con, and I was like, dude, the freaking it looks so good. But yeah, I'm happy to see like we've already got. I mean, with the teaser announcement of Wrecker, and they showed Crosshair before already. All we need is tech, and there's the entire
Yeah,
team. You know,
yeah.
so I've got no doubt that they'll actually release everything. But
You never
again,
know.
I mean, everyone knows that I'm biased towards these figures, but the thing is that the detail on these things do pop. They look really good.
Yeah, that gray and
Um,
red. It's fucking
yeah,
tight. That
yeah.
is
Along
tight.
with all the weathering in the armor, as you can see here, and the
Yeah.
design aesthetic of these Bad Batch figures. I mean, they just look incredible. So, but seeing them in person is definitely like another, another thing in person. But yeah, they look great, man. Definitely adding it to the collection for sure.
Yeah, I feel that. What about you, Marco? What do you think about these Bad Batch figures? And now that they're going towards the fact that they might do the whole team. Are you considering picking these up now, or are we always considering it?
Yeah, so I actually haven't even started the Bad Batch yet. That's one
Oh,
that's
okay.
kind of on the list. I actually haven't even finished all of Clone Wars, so I've got to do a lot of my homework here. I'd say the figures look great though. The armor with the blacked out and the red trim, like that looks sweet as heck.
Yeah,
I guess I'll see how it resonates with me once I watch the series to see if I need representation. For now, I can just kind of admire from afar, and I'm kind of scared because if you get one, it feels like you kind of have to get the whole team unless there's like one standout character. So I'm trying to like turn a blind eye to this, but yeah, we'll just see
Hmm.
once I finish the series.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. What about you, Dre? Now that it looks like they're gonna do the whole line. What do you think about these things?
I'm really happy that Star Wars is actually completing a line. Um, I just feel like Star Wars in general. Well, I think they probably completed one in the past. I just can't think of it.
No,
Well, I
they
guess
haven't
Justice
yet.
League counts, right? Because
Yeah, they're
technically,
Yeah,
finally doing
that's the
Justice
only
League.
line I think
The
they've
first
completed.
line, dude.
yeah,
Hmm.
technically, yeah, that's releasing before this. Supposedly,
Like a
we'll see.
team,
But
like the
I'm
first
really
team.
happy that I'm really happy that they are completing a full team. Now, as far as getting the figures, I'm probably gonna pass just because like I watched the show and I wasn't super in love with it like you guys are. I gave it like a
Yeah,
7 out of 10, which isn't
yeah,
bad. I just felt like these characters like they were cool that they were like isolated, separated, their own team, their own unit. I really like that aspect of it. Like the outcast. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Um, but other than that, like I never like really gravitated toward any of these characters. Like I never had a strong connection where I'm like, oh my God, he's fucking sick. You know what I mean? Like they just never
yeah.
did it for me. I felt like they were all, as far as like their cool level, like they were all on the same like scale, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And just for that reason, like I think they're like pretty dope. I think they look pretty cool aesthetically. But I just can't pull the trigger on these guys. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think there's just so much more that I'd rather have. So, but yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
There's
that's
definitely a lot
very
to
fair.
choose from,
Yeah,
man,
there's a
and that's
lot.
where you gotta, yeah, you really gotta pick and
Hmm.
choose.
Yeah, me personally, I think they're pretty sick. I don't like the entire squad. Yeah, I mean, I think Omega's kind of annoying sometimes, and like
She killed the show for me, kind of, but I get it.
yeah, I think she's kind of annoying sometimes. But like, I think my favorite one is probably Hunter. Man, like he reminds me so much of like Snake from Metal Gear, and he
Mm.
has that silhouette. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
and he's a tracker. Like, dude, he's yeah. I think now that they're gonna if they do tech as well and Wrecker, I think I might go for the whole line. Uh, just because I enjoyed the show, and especially from they made an appearance in season 7 of Clone Wars. Is where they first showed up. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, like even though like Wrecker, like who said this? Cuervo said Wrecker is annoying, and I agree. Wrecker is pretty annoying because he is a fucking idiot. But I think he's cool, man. He's a
Yeah,
big, beefy, like big ass
but
motherfucker,
that's
dude.
dumb though. I hate how like they kind of gave him that like, oh my God,
Yeah,
because he's kind of like
stereotype.
he's
Yeah,
buff. Like yeah, so he has
Yeah.
to be like a
Well, the
meathead,
stereotype.
big
like a
dumb jock
meathead.
stereotype.
Yeah,
Exactly, man.
yeah,
Mm.
Exactly, exactly.
yeah,
So I get it. A lot of these guys have a stereotype.
yeah.
That was for me. It reminded me of Ninja Turtles, kind of like I
Hmm.
don't, just it's very I don't know, but not for me. But yeah, I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, no,
Right,
this
right.
is it was cool, man. I mean, Wrecker's cool. I don't mind him, but like, I'm a big kind of like completionist. Like, for me, like with teams, like if I go into a team, like I'm gonna feel like annoyed that I can't collect all of them. So like, that's why I was really
Yeah.
happy when Hot Toys did, finally did the Justice League and did them right and announced Cyborg. So I'm really
Yeah.
happy about that, and I cannot wait to complete my line finally. Like. I feel like Ben Affleck's character in The Accountant is like, I need to finish, but yeah, that's how I feel sometimes when they don't complete lines. And this is that silhouette you were talking about
Yeah.
with all the figures. You can see Tech in the back. They all look
Mhm.
fucking sick with their helmets on, though, dude. Like,
They do.
oh
They do. I
man,
mean, this is like, I think this is a
That's a
set
nice
that I
shot.
wouldn't get mad if they never give us a head sculpt. If we never
yeah,
receive a head sculpt with any of these, I mean, considering that their helmets they're all unique, I think I wouldn't be upset about that. But I'm
yeah,
grateful that they are.
yeah. It looks really good, man. Damn,
Crosshair looks pretty sick. I agree with that, Mario. He's cool.
what's up,
Yeah.
Boffin? But nah, yeah, I'm excited to see what once they finally announce Tech. Uh, he's cool. I like his design. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Bad Batch. But this is another droid also that was there. I'm sure Mario can attest to it as well. Is
Yeah.
this is another droid and stat 2 pack? It looks like I'm kind of interested in this. I would prefer this over the Anakin and stat in my opinion. But
Really?
yeah, I just don't have the
Okay.
space for it though. That's my only issue. But
Yeah. So my Anakin on Stab came in on Friday night, and I
Mhm.
unboxed it yesterday, and Stab doesn't fit. Freaking sucks.
in the Maji case, right? Because it's too tall.
Nah, it's too tall, man.
Dang.
Dang.
But I do have another option. I've got one of my vertical cases here with an adjustable shelf, so I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and
Yeah.
tweak that a little bit just to try to squeeze it in there. Um, but yeah, it cleared. It almost cleared it. I mean, but still, it was just with the base. No, it won't clear it at all. It's like scraping the damn ceiling, and I don't want to mess up the paint on this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this
Do you
one's
need
cool.
the
I mean, you're
you need
you're
the base for it
definitely.
to stand, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just it pegs in. It pegs in the base for that thing to look like it's in flight or upright.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, they're definitely going to capitalize on these stabs. And you know, here's your example of it right here. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be see this. We're going to see this one coming. I mean, considering all we have for episode one is just Qui Gon and Darth Maul, and that's it. We don't have any Phantom Menace representation, so
Yeah.
they're showing Attack of the Clones a lot of love right now, considering it's the 20th anniversary. I get it, but I mean, there's other show the rest of the. God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Show the rest of the prequels some love.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
me
I
being
agree,
OT
man.
guy.
Dude, I would love to see a actual Senator Palpatine, man. Like that'd be fucking
Yeah,
sick, man. I would love that.
yeah, man. I would want like freaking Chancellor Palpatine, Chancellor,
Yeah,
and
from
the
Revenge of the Sith.
and
Yeah.
Emperor,
Yeah.
in the 2 pack, dude. That'd be dope.
Oh. You one head sculpt like clean, one head sculpt all fucked up when he
Mm-hmm.
fights Mace. That'd be
Mm-hmm.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That'd be
Yeah.
hella
That'd
sick,
be
man.
sick.
I would like a Padawan Obi-Wan with a
That'd be sick too.
very
That'd be hella
young
sick.
Yeah.
Anakin 2 pack, like the boy Anakin 2 pack. That would be sick.
That'd be
Episode
cool.
1 Padawan Kenobi. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like that.
You know, 2 pack that'd be cool. Actually, give me a Jar Jar and young Anakin. That'd be dope. How about that?
Nah,
No,
Keep
no,
that
Marco.
one away,
Nah.
Mario. Keep that
No,
one away
no,
from
nah.
me.
no, little Annie and Jar
It's
Jar.
Sebulba next or what?
it, yeah.
Hell yeah,
It's
dude.
gotta be.
So Boba and
It's gotta
Watto
be
2 pack.
Padawan
Yeah,
Kenobi,
it's gotta
man.
be Padawan Obi-Wan. That'd be cool.
Definitely.
I
Nah,
mean,
I
I
feel
wouldn't be
it.
mad if they do Jesus Obi-Wan too. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, but Marco, what if that Jar Jar came with like a little piece of Bantapudu? You can make him step on it and all that. Dude, come
Throw
on,
in a
man. Don't
super
tell me you
battle
wouldn't want that.
droid. Throw in a battle droid, and you will have the grail of figures I don't want to collect right there.
Oh wow. There you
Uh,
go.
what do you think about this? This droid and Stat 2 pack, Marco? Is this something you're considering?
Yeah, I just like I was mentioning earlier, I don't like the battle droids at all. This
It's fine.
sap is a lot more iconic though, so
Yeah,
I think like it does look cool, but I just have no space for a vertical vehicle like this. But it's cool that they're actually showing this off, and I'm hoping we actually get this.
Nice, nice. What about you, Dre? This thing kind of pique your interest a bit, or is it kind of the same thing? It's like, nah.
I'm the battle droids dude. Like I said, I'm gonna grab one of the battle droids, but the staff, it's pretty cool, dude. Like when I think about like, all right, so when I think about these vehicles in Attack of the Clones, like it'd be sick as fuck if you had like a room dedicated to your collectibles and like a big enough large round table where you can just have an awesome display and put all this shit together and recreate like that little, or
Battle.
like a little like a battle or something that they
That'd be
show in the
cool.
movie. So that'd be sick. Um, Other than that, just having, just to buy one and have it, like, I mean, it just doesn't. I don't have the room, one, and then yeah, I feel like they don't have to get every other vehicle. Just
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's
that's
facts.
how I kind of see it. I know everyone doesn't think that way, but I definitely want the battle droid. I'm not really interested in the staff.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, I just like I said before, I just don't have the space for this guy. Um, and then like all the vertical cases I'm getting from Module Case are they already got something that I'm gonna put in there. They already have something
Yeah.
dedicated for it, so yeah, you're gonna have to
That's
pass.
what's nice about the Maji cases, man. I mean, you can if you need more of those
Yeah,
vertical cases, you can always get them and just attach them to it. So
yeah,
it
yeah.
definitely makes the space.
But I'm really excited to kind of talk about with you guys though. Is this motherfucker right here? Oh
Oh,
man,
the Death Trooper in particular.
yeah.
All
This
right.
this Chrome Death Trooper. It is, and for those who don't know, it is an exclusive for the con. Um, and yeah, if you weren't there or didn't get a code, you can't get it. So if somebody hooked you up with the code, uh, does it still work, Mario? Do you know if the code still works or the
We can
free
find
shipping
out.
code?
I think it
I
was.
think I got one here
Didn't
for
they
you. What
say
is that?
yesterday was the last day?
I think that was for shipping though, right? Am I correct?
Oh, for free
That
shipping?
that's what it technically says. I mean, if y'all
Oh,
want to try one, I mean, here's boom. Y'all want to boom.
full screen. If you guys need
So
a code, there's your chance right now. Just saying, out there in the code, screenshot it, send it to your friends. But yeah,
yeah,
there
let
it
us know.
is. Yeah, let us know if it works. But yeah, I'm really excited about this because I've had the Death Trooper before, and I regret selling it. But now I have a
Mm.
chance to get this guy in the Chrome version back, and yeah, it looks really good. What's up, Luminara? How's it
Hey,
going?
Lumi.
Um, but yeah, this thing looks incredible, man. I just want to get your guys' thoughts on this, Dre. What do you think about this glorious piece right here?
Death Trooper's always kind of been on my radar. You know that, like we've
Yeah,
always talked about, like, and then you got one, and I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna move on to something else. But Death Troopers have always been like intriguing. I
yeah,
think their design is super fucking sick. Like, when they first showed these troopers in Rogue One, it was like, okay, they're black now, and it was sick because black is one of my favorite colors. So, black goes with everything. So I just thought these guys looked more like deadly. They looked a little bit more intimidating
it's a
as
nice
far as
build.
your regular stupid stormtrooper.
Yeah,
So aesthetically, these guys are fucking pretty tight. I like them. As far as the Chrome version goes, I think it looks pretty sick, man. I think this is something different to have in your collection as far as collectible wise go.
yeah,
And I like that, just a little hint of something like, oh shit, this is like a Chrome, so that kind of gives off some kind of special like exclusive.
yeah. Exactly,
Um,
exactly.
as far as the exclusivity on this is gonna go, I'm not sure. I've been hearing different things. I know that Toys Wonderland has it, for sale
Yeah,
too.
I
So
seen
like,
that.
how exclusive is it really gonna be? And of course these aren't numbered, so that's probably a whole nother topic. But I am getting this. I actually managed to get a code. Um, yeah, so I actually pre-ordered it, so he'll be in my collection. So yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do you think about this thing, Marco? Did you get in this? Is this coming home?
This one was a must, absolute must. Shout out to Mario for blessing me up with a code, by the way. So when I saw this, Death Trooper has been on my radar. I was really close to pulling the trigger on the Mando version, but something about it, the coloring and like maybe the dirtiness of it, just it didn't like quite jive with me. So I was holding off to see if they'd pop up in another series. Looks like they're going to be in Andor, and I was kind of holding out for a specialist. But when I saw this, I was like, "This is fucking beautiful!" Like this is looks like an amazing figure. I wish I was there in person to see it, according to Mario, they look amazing in person. So yeah, this one it's a must add to the collection. Reasonably priced, I felt like too. So yeah, I'm just really excited to finally see this one in hand, and I wanted to consider adding multiple, but I think one next to Moff Gideon is the perfect display for me.
That's pretty fair. What do you think about this, Mario? Considering that you've seen this thing in person, what is it? You know, yeah. What do you think about it, man? I know it's definitely caught for you, but like, is
Yeah,
there any
yeah.
insight you can share? Like what, how it
I
really looks?
don't. Yeah, man. I don't think any pictures that I've seen. Probably Riley. I think Riley's come the closest, and because he was smart enough to shoot it with the flash on, and I think that actually captured more of the
Chrominess.
idea of how shiny this thing really is. Yeah, here they look incredibly matte and a little like kind of
Yeah,
brownish in a sense, but
in
no,
some
it's
pictures, yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's the pictures and video. Most pictures and videos don't do it justice. It really is like a black shiny trooper, and it looks sick. It looks much better in person in my opinion, man. It looks really good. Yeah, the same could be said about the clone trooper. I'm sure that we're going to talk about next.
yeah.
But yeah, this design aesthetic at first when I first saw Rogue One, I thought they were cool, but I didn't really when they would communicate, they sounded all muffled and everything. So I really wasn't a fan of that. But over time, the design aesthetic really grew on me, and by the time I wanted to get them, everything was already sold out. So I definitely had to pay, you know, secondary market prices on these things. I mean, I got a decent deal for the troopers that I've got right now, but yeah, it looks great. The shininess, like I said, it's way better in person. But these will be a fingerprint magnet, so I would advise to wear gloves with this thing, or a microfiber cloth. Hold it, handle it with a
Yeah.
long cloth or something,
Probably
just
a
to help
good advice
minimize
to
any of the
wear a glove
prints.
all the time, Mario.
Oh,
Mm, I,
maybe you
I'm guilty of not wearing gloves.
You hate to see
never
it.
do.
Yeah, I never do. I mean, with
I
some
never
figures
wear
like
gloves.
this, well, because I have Golden Hour Wonder Woman, and that thing's a huge fingerprint magnet, so I kind of just carried it and like I posed it up,
Yeah.
wiped it down with the microfiber cloth, and then picked it up with that cloth and put it in the display and then left it alone. So I, that's the only time I've ever like cared, I guess.
I thought Marco was talking about the other glove, you know?
That's legitimately what I was talking about. Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Looks like
You know.
Beskar Kid picked up what I was putting down.
Hmm.
Always wear gloves.
Oh, you got to.
Later, Cuervo.
Hey, take care,
Say
man.
some
What
barbecue.
was I?
But yeah, this thing looks great, man. I'm really excited to get this. I have this on pre-order as well. I think it looks phenomenal. I'm really considering going back and getting the regular Death Trooper again. I know I sold it off. I'm gonna feel like an idiot buying it back again, but I think I might just get it with Moff Gideon whenever I get that. But anyways, on to the next one. Here we are with the Clone Trooper, which is the second exclusive figure that was at Star Wars Celebration, and I think this thing looks fucking phenomenal. Even with the Phase One helmet, which I'm not the biggest fan of, I think the Phase Two looks way better. But I think it looks incredible, man. Either way, what do you think about this, Dre?
Oh man, I don't know how I really feel about it. I really like it. Like, and I thought about it. I was like, damn, am I gonna pull the trigger on at least one of these?
I
And
got
so
them both.
far, like I know, like I've only done the Death Trooper. I think this definitely looks like an exclusive. Like, when did we ever see
Mhm.
a Chrome Trooper? I know this wasn't like in the movie, so it's not movie accurate, but I think that's cool. Like, I think it's always nice to have a certain collectible that you can look at and it looks different from.
Yeah,
Um, so in that regard, I think it looks pretty sweet. I love the chrome. I think it's gonna have that like chrome look
dude, it's
that
gonna pop in
especially
that shelf, dude.
like that Mando, like that new Mando's gonna have. Yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude. Um, so I might be kicking myself in the ass like when it releases and like everyone's reviewing it and shit. I'm like, fuck. But right now, there's like I keep saying, there's just so much to choose from, man. So yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. What do you think about this, Marco? Was this another exclusive? He's like, was this one for you?
Yeah, so I'm with Dre though. I might kick myself for this, but I have not purchased it yet. All in on the Death Trooper, and I had this one in the cart, like ready to pull the trigger. I'm gonna go back and try the code again to see if it still may work. But I may just wait to see if they end up dropping on Sideshow's website. It feels like,
They
they're
might.
going to have some additional, and see if, one of the local shops maybe is, able to have one of them for, no shipping, no sales tax. So that might be my strategy, only given that I want to get one of the white clones, right? The all white ones.
Yeah.
This looks phenomenal as well, but as Dre was saying, there's so much stuff coming out. You kind of got to be selective. So just on the fence, but there's like, I have no knocks against it. Like, it looks phenomenal, silver and black too. That's my thing. So I'm gonna get it more than likely, but I'm kind of like taking a calculated risk right now, having not purchased it yet.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. I had to pre-order both of them, man. I think they were both look sick as fuck. So
They really
I
do, man. They
I
really do.
managed to get my hands on them. But Mario, I don't even need to ask you, bro.
The
But what do you think about it, man?
question is, how many of you
How
should I get?
many?
Uh,
You're gonna get two. You're gonna cop two of them.
how,
I
how
know.
how do you get more
You
than
think
one?
so?
Because I thought I could only put one in my cart.
Well,
Multiple
we'll
codes.
talk. We'll talk afterwards. All right. We'll talk off
It's
air.
either two
Oh,
or four, and I know you're. Oh, unless you're getting four, damn, dog.
damn. He's gonna get a
You
whole
He's
have
letting
some
that.
cart.
in
He's
there.
letting that
Is it
beard hang.
possible?
You know.
He's
No, I was. No, I'm definitely getting two, man. I mean, I'm one for just like I think two is enough, considering that there's
Yeah.
two different display options that can have this thing in. If there were three different display options, I would have picked up a third one. However, there's only two. Yeah, this is another one too. I mean, this one isn't as glossy as the Death Trooper in person. This one is more comes off. I don't know if you guys seen the Captain Phasma in person. Right
No.
here actually, and yeah,
More
this looks
matte.
good, man. It is a little bit more matte, but it's a
It
semi
looks really
gloss.
good. Yeah, it looks really
It's
good.
a semi gloss nonetheless, but it still looks good, dude. It looks really really nice. I love the clone aesthetic. And this one, like you said earlier too, Dan. I mean, even with the Phase One helmet, it looks hella sick with this
Yeah.
thing. I
Uh,
love the Phase Two helmet personally, but
Face.
damn, it looks good
Yeah.
with the Phase One helmet
yeah.
also. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Just
Yeah.
the
in. I'm in.
simplicity of the
The
phase one
lines, dude.
almost
I
fits
love
it.
Yeah,
the hard angle on the lines. It looks really good. Like,
it's just the Mandalorian T visor that's in there, man. I just love that aesthetic, and everything else with it. It looks it looks so good. I didn't know that this thing when I first saw it that there were two helmets.
oh,
So I had to go back later to order a second one. Um, but yeah, they look fantastic.
yeah, they look so good, man. I mean, shit. I see a few people in the chat saying they got them both as well. I mean, dude, they
Yeah,
look sick. I mean, look, two of them together.
yeah.
That
That's
looks
sick,
good.
dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Hey.
That
Both
looks good.
phases, just like that, man.
Yeah, that looks
And I
really
forget who
good.
said this, but they said you could display this with a DeLorean. It would look pretty clean. I'm like, damn, that sounds like a sick fucking display.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of make these like, like any type of like commander or whatever. Like, they're just something, they're so different. Like, they just still totally pop. You know what I mean? Like, they look really good, dude. Uh, fuck. And these are set to release between July through December this year, correct?
Yeah, most likely they'll probably be in September.
Gotcha. Yeah. So these are going to be dropping pretty soon then as well. So that's pretty cool, man. I'm pretty excited about that.
Now, why can't they do that with
Yeah.
every release? You
For
know,
real. Yeah.
you get everybody hyped up about a release and then just bring it out early, man. That'd be nice
Yeah.
if they did that.
Oh, I
Hey,
forgot to
hey,
mention as
Mario,
well.
you guys weren't able to like buy those exclusives in person. That would have been a real treat for you
Nah,
guys there at the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping that they would, but nope. All they would just
That
let
would
us
have been
do was just
cool.
get the code.
Something about the
Uh,
person. Which one do you like? Which one do you like more? The clone or the Death Trooper?
The death.
oh my gosh, why you got to do that
I
to
like
me,
the
Universal
Death.
Key? I want to say, shit, probably the clone. To be honest, it has a wider array of displayability. So yeah, just for that simple fact, I'm gonna just go with the clone.
That's pretty fair. Pretty fair. Um, I also forgot to mention this guy was on display as well. Cobb Vanth. He's pretty cool. I don't like him enough personally to would get him in bigger form. I do like the armor, but I'm getting the Boba Fett 2 pack anyway. But just want to get your guys' quick thoughts on this. Jay, what do you think about Cobb Vanth getting shown multiple times now in some of these various cons.
I hope they release him. That's one thing that I want to come out of this. I really hope they release this guy. I prefer the Cobb Vanth that we got in the last season
Boba
of
Fett.
Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, I don't like. I mean, this look is cool, but all I see is Boba Fett. I kind of want Cobb Vanth
Yeah.
and his own character, and I definitely would want a head sculpt. So
Yeah.
I'd pass on this version of him, but I really do. They hope they release a Book of Boba Fett
What if
one
they?
with the head sculpt.
Yeah. What if they do this? What if they announce this with the head sculpt and then the armor is removable? Would you cop then? Because
Oh, I probably would, and then keep the armor off. I would.
that'd be a sick like little thing to have. If you get the Boba 2-pack, have the armor just kind of sitting there like Thanos' fucking little scarecrow. That'd be kind of sick,
Yeah,
actually.
and if they did like a
Kind of
little
sick.
stand for it,
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd
I
be
would
fucking
I would be
sick.
in on that. That would be it. But I would display him without the armor.
Yeah,
That's just me.
100%. I agree. What do you think about this, Marco? Is this something that you would consider picking up, Cobb Vanth?
I do like the character. I agree, though. You need the head sculpt. Without that, it kind of
Yeah.
feels just like a kit bash to me. So
Kit
like,
Bash
I don't know, like
Boba.
it just
Hell
doesn't
yeah,
impress
yeah,
me. Yeah.
exactly.
So,
Yep.
Kit Bash
they
Boba.
just took what they had around. So yeah, with the head sculpt, it could be a really cool, unique figure. But without it, it would be an easy pass, I'd say.
That's fair. Very fair. What about you, Mario? Is this
One
something on the radar?
100% agree with Marco, man. And if you share my screen, I will show you a reason why.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, this definitely is a. It does look like a kit. I can't see. That's all I see now. It's definitely somewhat of a kit bash. And to be honest, if this thing
It looks
actually
good.
did,
It looks good.
yeah, but if it did come with a head sculpt, I mean, look how much better it could look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Yeah, like that.
Did you
Yeah.
He
actually
looks
take
like a
this picture,
cowboy.
Mario?
That's fucking
yeah, this is my
sick.
photo.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for this picture.
Yeah, I would
That's
like a
awesome.
cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah, he
that
does.
would be
Yeah,
cool.
you're right. Like I like his gun belt sits a little lower than his hip. Like, yeah, it looks
Yeah,
fucking sick.
Marco,
That outfit.
this dude was walking around. His mask is the bottom half of his face.
Yeah.
He looks
So I
spot
was
on,
walking
too.
around he was looking at him like, bro, let me take a picture of you checking it out. I also took a quick video of a Mandalorian checking out the quarter scale Mando. It was pretty cool.
That's
Just
dope.
watching his reaction in his armor, like, all right, my, does it look good? He's like, yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I got
Mario,
so
can
many
I-
pictures and videos from Celebration, man. It's fucking fun.
Can I ask a question that's kind of, to the side here? So to the left of Cobb Vanth or to our right, the Chrome Mando, how did that look in comparison to the exclusives? Like, is it similar?
Is it
same
actually chrome?
applications?
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, it was just I glossed over it. It didn't really catch my attention. I mean, I was more focused on the freaking how large that damn bike was. To be honest, I didn't even realize that was a chrome plated Mando.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see it. I couldn't tell you, Marco.
How
It
dare
definitely,
you?
it definitely looks
I know.
better than the one we already got.
Mhm.
Just from like this little side picture, it definitely already
It
looks
looks shiny
more,
there a
more
little
shiny. Yeah,
But the fact that it
Is
didn't
it
catch your eye
fun?
right away is a bit concerning.
that
But,
is true. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, all
I think
right.
it's probably because we've seen so many damn Mandos.
yeah.
Check
It's
out
kind of
Shartimus
like
Prime. That was cool.
Artemis Prime. That's cool.
Big Bad Toy Store.
But yeah, I'll see if I can find another if I got another photo of it.
Right
And
on.
like I said, honestly, I just overlooked it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
my
that's
bad.
I mean, yeah, those. It's all good. I mean, anybody want to see this weak ass Taskmaster? Damn. But I do want to show since Mario again, you were there as well for this guy right here.
We don't have. He doesn't. We don't have to rub it in all the time. We know Mario was there.
Right?
he's our fucking eyewitness.
That's right. Our eyes and
Our
ears,
lifeline,
our
I'm just
correspondent.
kidding. I'm
but
There you
jealous.
go, man.
I was just jealous, bro.
what do you think? Or
Oh,
what do you
yeah.
guys think about this here? And I'm gonna pull it up on the sideshow website as well. Just because price. So actually, let me stop this, and then I'm gonna pull it up on sideshows just because get an actual price with it. I'm gonna do head weapons clown. Okay, so here's this right here. I'm gonna put it up, and here we go. Boom. Damn, 610 for this guy, right? Jesus. This thing, it's pretty sick though. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, it's the Heavy Weapons Clone Trooper. The Clone Trooper itself looks fucking sick. And this is the one with the speeder and sidecar for $610. I mean, this right here, this picture is fucking sick. It looks like a blue Cody. I think it looks really good, but damn, that price tag is something vicious. Fuck. Yeah. Dre, what do you think about this thing, man? I mean, dude, you can tell from the picture it looks fucking enormous. But
I'm sure it is.
what are your thoughts on it?
I'm sure it's huge. That's what she said.
Hey,
I don't know. I'm definitely gonna pass on this though, man. Like I said earlier, like the Clone Troopers. I like the movie. I would even say I love the movie. But I'm not getting into the whole Clone Troopers. I just can't, man. There's just
Just
too
yeah,
much. It's just too much. And it sucks to say that because we want different shit, and this is different. So I'm really happy for those who are getting this. I know there's a lot of collectors out there that have a lot more space than I do, and then so they're just going to go all in on this, and I'm really happy for them. But for me, I'm just I can't do it right now, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pass up on this kind of stuff. I do like the trooper. I do like blue a lot, so he definitely looks aesthetically pleasing to me. I do like that little satchel he comes with too. That's pretty dope. Um, yeah, man, this looks fucking sick, but I'm sure that right there, that's a huge display. Um,
yeah,
and unfortunately, like I just can't do it, so it's gonna be a pass for me.
yeah, dude. It's a pricey one too, man. 610. It's it's got to have some size on it. That's what she said. Um, but Marco, what do you think about this, man? Is this something you're considering?
Yeah, this one's a bit too girthy for my display. Number one, and Dre was saying, blue's his favorite color. I'd go the other way, and this is a nitpick, and I'll probably get canceled for this. But if it was like a signature vehicle, let's say it was like, I'm just making something up here. Let's say it was like Cody's signature vehicle, and it had like orange accents. To me, that'd like have a little more pop. The blue just seems a little bit, bland. So that, again, that's just a nitpick, but
26 inches long.
for
Damn,
this
that's
price,
huge.
we're damn near what
Damn.
the tumbler costs, right? And that's one that I want to add for things that I already don't have room for. I'd rather add, a more signature standout vehicle for myself.
That's
So,
very true. Yeah.
yeah, but
I like
I do
that.
like
Yeah.
that they're doing more larger display items, larger vehicles. That's great to give kind of a range of things. I am concerned like who exactly this is for, who has the space for it, but for those that want to add it and
Psychopaths.
need to add it, yeah, it looks dope. It does. And I saw Denobi stream. I guess the sidecar kind of swivels backwards,
Yeah. It
yeah.
does.
so that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. That's very true. Mario, what do you think about this thing, man? Are you gonna? Do you have the space for this, dude? Are you gonna pick this thing
Oh
up?
hell no, no! I don't got the space for this thing. This is the problem for future Mario, all right?
That's
But
right.
either
I was
way,
like, when does that ever
y'all
stop you?
know, yeah, exactly, Marco. You know me all too well, bro. Yeah, no doubt I'm picking this up but the thing is that I'm just more for the clones. These troopers are
Yeah.
sick, and I love that the entire bottom shin guard, from the ankle to the knee is just
Yeah. That
painted
look
blue.
is fucking sick.
That
Yeah.
reminds me of like, Dodger Blue out here, bro. When they would do that when they pull out their blue
Beam.
socks all the way up. I was like, hell yeah, man.
That's whack, bro.
So yeah,
Damn, you're
hey
talking
man,
to two Giants
I
fans,
know.
bro.
I know you're talking to Giants fans out here, but yeah, you gotta
That's
recognize
it.
you guys gotta recognize who you brought in here now,
No, no
so
flashing size on here, please.
That's whack,
but
bro.
anyway. But no, definitely, dude. I love the 501st figures, man. I love the paint scheme.
Yeah,
And
pretty
yeah,
sick.
this is crazy that this thing swivels backwards like that. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
like
cool.
now you can take up even more space in your display if you wanted to. So it's
And
it's
it has a little acrylic
uh,
stand for it too.
yeah, that's definitely nice. It's definitely nice, man. But
That
they're
arm
big,
is
they're
looking a little
huge.
thin,
So what?
right? Or is that just me? That little arm that's connected to
I like
the extra
this middle
chair.
part. Yeah, kind of a
Yeah,
little bit.
Yeah.
do you guys
A
think
little
it'll
bit.
like kind of give
I
out over
hope
time?
it's metal. It could.
Maybe
It
that's why they
definitely
have the
could, considering the
stands.
weight. Even with the
Because that's
stand.
like yeah, a whole nother figure on top of that seat.
That is
So
Yeah,
true.
it's
because
Yeah.
probably gonna be heavy.
if they use like a brittle plastic, that thing is gonna snap like within
Dang.
months.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why if they would consider something that's more structurally supportive, like I don't know, some sort of metal, then so if there's a more sound structure to it for support, then that'd be great.
You think that little
But
ass
it's a,
base is gonna hold that big ass fucking vehicle? See how
I
it's
wouldn't
hella
That's
think
just
it.
small.
tiny.
Yeah,
It's just hella
it's
small.
not. The vehicle itself isn't that large.
It's not.
The sidecar. I mean, the sidecar.
No, I meant like the actual base under the big part of the vehicle. Like
It's
you
question.
know.
It is questionable, to be honest.
Suspect.
But it's gonna be light. It's gonna be lightweight, just like the speeder bike. Because you see how the base holds that one just fine. And
Yeah.
so I think it's gonna be a hollow piece of plastic that's gonna hold it up just fine. I'm
For,
not a fan of the price tag though, but I get it.
yeah, for
Um,
$600 for a piece
and
of
the
light
thing is with me
plastic.
is just that if they're gonna be releasing vehicles, I want something that's gonna be like what Marco alluded to. I mean, not that it was more like uh, uh, tailor made to Cody or whoever, but I want something more specific. Like they're already doing a speeder bike, so I would want something like more iconic that already exists, within the Star Wars realm. I don't think these bikes personally are that known throughout the lore. So if it was something more recognizable, I mean, I hate to say like something like a land speeder or something like that. I think they probably that would definitely get more eyes and attention, and that would definitely have more nostalgic value to it.
Yeah.
But these what are they? Bark bites or something
Yeah.
like that?
Bark speeder.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me pull
So
this one up too.
yeah, they did. I think they did show up in Revenge of the Sith. The speeder bike thing during Order 66. They did show up. Um, yeah,
Oh,
just
would you look who made it?
the
Oh shit!
My
hey,
man.
What's going on, guys?
Yo,
what's
What's
happening,
up?
KG?
Going
KG
on?
Sters, he's in the building.
Yeah, I had to come
Yeah,
by. I mean, you sent that invite, so I'll be joining. I had to join. So, yeah.
the vehicles though, man, it's just I want beasts, man. Give me a tauntaun, give me a dewback. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'd rather have.
yeah,
Like,
that's
I'd rather
cool.
have. Yeah, like the creatures. And this one's the Commander Oppo with Bark Spear. This one's 515. Damn. So those two together, dude, that's quite a bit of money. That's looking like around
1200.
maybe like like 12,
that's just
1300
like
for
the
shipping
speeder.
after shipping.
It's
Yeah.
just like the Scout with the speeder bike. It's the same thing. I mean, considering you're paying like about what say the standard price for a figure is what 280 these days. So then do the
Yeah.
subtraction, then you get the vehicle.
Yeah.
And it might not be that bad if you break it down like that.
Give me
What's the
1 second,
prices on
guys.
the
We'll
list?
go ahead and talk about this thing a little.
Sure.
This
What do
pose
you think
looks
about this
damn
thing,
good right
KG?
here.
I mean, I know you're not. I'm pretty sure you don't plan on collecting vehicles, to
Yeah.
display anytime soon. But
Um,
what are your thoughts in general?
I talked about this with Denobi. He had a midnight run last night. I think I might pick it up, but it all comes down to space and how many figures I have by the end of the day. I mean, this is coming July, September of 2023. So yeah, I don't know. I love it. I'm a huge Clone Wars guy. So this might come to the collection. I do wish that they did a separate where we can just get the commander apo. I
Yeah.
just collect like the main like commanders, the
Hmm.
captains. But with the speeder, I don't know. That's a big pill to swallow for what they're asking for.
Really is.
It really is. I think they're just taking advantage of the hype right now. But with inflation and everything, it was bound to happen, right? So this is a maybe. They're both maybes. The hard thing is it's Clone Wars and kind of want to get both, but it all comes down to space and money for me. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am back. Sorry, guys. I had to
no worries.
charge my laptop. Yeah. What's up, KG? um, yeah, dude. It looks cool, man. But yeah. Yeah.
There's just cooler things out there. I mean, we're waiting for Mace, we're waiting for Padme, which those are must, in my opinion, compared to these.
I thought we were gonna get that shit over Celebration. We never got that announcement. So
I will
That's
get it
weak.
for sure for Comic Con. I think Comic Con is gonna be the.
I hope we get it soon. Yeah. Who talked about this already while I was gone?
I talked about it.
KG.
KG. Straight.
I think
was
we all
wondering-
may have gone through this at this point.
Are you guys picking
Yeah.
up the exclusive Chrome Troopers?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, I got one coming.
Marco?
Yeah, just the Death Trooper though. I
Okay,
also want to get the clone, but still a bit on the fence on that one. How about
sure, sure.
yourself, KG?
I got both of them on pre-order, so yeah, I have to get it. I heard the rumor is that they only made 500 of them for both, so that's what Denobi
That'd be
says.
cool.
Yeah, he has a Hong Kong source that they only made 500 of them each, I think. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wait, of what?
500 each for the Chrome, Death Trooper, and Clone Trooper. That's what I've
Oh
heard from
shit,
Denobi. Yeah,
That'd be
so
nice.
that'd be
yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah, that would be.
for sure.
Nice little bonus.
Yeah. So on the tonight's next topic here, now that Star Wars month is pretty much over, we had a lot of stuff going on, and
Yeah,
Kenobi just came out as well. The first two episodes.
yes,
Yeah. Has everyone here seen it already?
I've seen it.
Kenobi.
Yeah,
Kenobi.
seen it.
So far, the best Star Wars show right now. So for
Yeah.
me,
Well, I kind of want to talk a little bit about that, just real quick. Everyone's no spoilers, just whether which if you liked it or not, or the direction they're heading. I kind of start with you, Dre. What do you think about it? I haven't really talked to you yet about it, so I'm kind of interested to see what
Um,
you think about the show.
I thought it was
Kenobi.
really good,
Kenobi.
man. I thought, fuck, without spoiling it, I thought it was really good. I'm very happy that this feels more like a cinematic movie than it does for a show. You can definitely tell that the
Yeah.
production is, uh,
yeah,
you know, it's like way better than like Mando or than like the Book of Boba or whatever. So I'm really glad that it feels like, I don't know, this actually feels like Star Wars, if that makes sense. Maybe
yeah,
because
yeah,
the
for
way
sure.
they did the show, and I don't want to spoil it, but like the way it starts,
Yeah,
I thought that was really clever. I'm really glad they did what they did, and yeah, I'm really excited for this show. There's a couple of the characters that are kind of like, they're cool. I definitely like the Inquisitors, like how they look.
yeah.
Um, Third sister Riva. I'm curious about. I want to know, uh, certain, things about her or like a plot. Fuck. This is hard to talk about. Have you guys all seen it?
Yeah, we
We're
Yes,
not doing
we've seen.
spoilers.
not at least nothing crazy, I guess. I mean,
Okay. Well, I just want to know what her motive is. Okay, because you can
yeah,
kind of tell from like the trailers that she's
yeah,
after Obi-Wan. So I
Yeah,
want to know what the motive is. Um, I don't know. They might do a figure of her. I'm assuming they will. If she does play like a big enough role in it. But overall, I think the show is great. I'm excited about it, man. It's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin,
no,
Darth Vader. So
yeah.
what's there not to like?
Yeah. I'm interested to see what Hot Toys kind of comes up with this thing. Would you guys be interested? Like, this is just a
Yes.
random thought just popped in my head. If like with one of these figures we got like um we Vader in the fucking Bacta tank like we saw in like some of the trailers, like
Mm-hmm.
oh yes,
Vader in the back tank, just like a
Mm-hmm.
background, like a not a
that would be
background, but
cool.
like a
A
diorama
Dio?
piece in the back, like what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
it's part of a base.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
That would be
That'd go
fucking
Yep.
crazy.
amazing.
Oh,
Hot
100.
dude.
Toys, Hot Toys, come
I
on,
mean,
man,
look, that
surprises.
listen, if they do an actual back to thing with Vader just himself, like an actual figure piece, like you can just create that diorama piece, you gotta get it.
That'd be sick. Kind of like the way they did the Iron Man one, where he's suiting up, like a suit up.
It's so different.
That would
It's
be,
so unique. Like
yeah,
you gotta get it.
that'd be
So,
pretty cool. You see him floating in the. Yeah, it was just a
Yeah.
thought. I don't know. That'd be fucking
I'll
sick.
pay
That's
$600 for that.
yeah,
There
honestly,
you
I
go.
think I think they're gonna do it. I
Damn
mean,
it,
as
Dan. Or
crazy as
Dre.
that sounds,
Mm.
it doesn't sound crazy at all. Actually, it's
they're
great.
like, oh, someone was gonna pay 600. Well, wow,
Yeah,
we
exactly, man.
gotta.
You already giving them ideas?
I mean, how would
No,
they
no,
do the
no.
water thing though? Because he's inside of the water, right? So how would they do that?
Plastic, man.
Plastic, yeah.
Sculpted plastic. Yeah,
Maybe
they
you
can do
can
that effect.
take it apart, and put it in and
Yeah,
whatnot. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
Hot
sure
Toys,
they can do it. Yeah.
yeah, Hot Toys can think of something. They thought of dumber ways to do things. So,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that'd
like
be pretty sick.
So
uh,
is Kenobi coming this Wednesday, right? The third episode this Wednesday or
yeah,
Friday?
Wednesday, right?
These are,
I think
or
it's I heard
Thursdays.
Wednesdays.
I heard
I heard it
Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
I hope it's
Yeah,
Wednesdays. I don't want to move scoundrels around.
yeah.
So
I heard
Yeah,
it's Wednesdays. So I heard it's Wednesdays.
yeah.
Yeah, Marco, what were your first impressions of the Kenobi show?
Yeah, so I probably am the least hyped. I would say just kind of telecasting where KG and Mario might go, but I thought there was a lot of really good shit in there. I'm very excited to see where the series goes. No spoilers, but there's a certain young character that completely took me out of it. The acting I thought just didn't connect
Oh,
with me. I know, and there's so
No.
many people that
Oh,
are
okay.
excited, so many people
Marco.
that loved that, and I just couldn't connect. So
I
maybe I
kind
need to
of
watch
I,
it
agree,
I,
again.
but
I, yeah, I can
I kind
agree
of
a little
agree.
bit. I felt like they didn't have to give
They
her
overdid
such.
it. They
They
overdid it.
overdid it with the fucking sarcasm and like her sassiness. Like it was
Yeah, there you
overplayed,
go. Like it was just way overdone, and I just thought like they gave the lines were a little
overdone.
bit too big for the character or for
Yeah.
the actor. Let's say,
Yeah,
trying to keep it as vague as possible. But that being said, like I still think that there was
I
like
agree.
the visuals were incredible. Really liked the third sister. Really interested to see once they introduce Vader, where this all goes. So I'm like incredibly excited to see the future of it. But the first two episodes didn't meet my very high expectations. So maybe I'm a victim of overblown expectations, but we'll just see where it goes here.
That's just the Disney shit, Marco. Disney, they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a Star Wars thing though. They always need an escort mission, right? Can we just get away from the escort missions and go
Yeah,
to some original thoughts here?
or like
But it's kind
they just have to give it that princess, feel. Is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Disney,
of
like
easy,
Yeah.
easy, easy, easy on the
Easy,
spoilers.
That
easy.
being said, that being said,
that
that Lola droid though, pretty dope.
Yeah.
I would need to get a Lola
was
droid.
cool.
So
That was cool.
it's
Yeah.
cute.
Mario, what do you think about what were your first impressions of Kenobi? Was it what something you expected, or yeah, what
Yeah,
did you think?
yeah. No, it definitely was. And what's really cool is that they actually had Ewan McGregor and freaking Hayden Christensen to sign on this thing, man. So this is,
Yeah.
I think, I don't want to say what the actual Disney series has been lacking. I mean, but I mean, it's nice to actually have these legacy characters come back and to continue their their role in the ongoing story. I loved it, man. I thought it was great. Um, I didn't mind what Marco was talking about. I do have some gripes about what happened though, you
Yeah.
know, with that. But I thought the casting was great on that. I loved I love how they captured the the character in a sense. To be honest, I thought that was kind of a to me it was a surprise, but it's kind of like a no brainer in a sense, considering that we're focusing on one thing, but then you can't you really can't ignore the other half of that coin, the other side of that coin. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought it was the first episode was fantastic, man.
Yeah.
I love seeing what was going on. You see how Obi-Wan's been the past 10 years. He's just I don't think this is a spoiler, but just he's just completely detached himself from the Force and everything.
It's a spoiler, bro.
And to Dre's question about somebody's motive, I think it might have had to do from the beginning scene of the first episode. I think there's something
Very
there.
true. Yeah.
That's where my theory is at. Leon and I were talking about other possibilities, but I think they definitely do need to explain why her aggression is there towards Obi-Wan, because it just right now it just comes off as like why what's your problem right now? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
So
mad,
I don't
bro?
think it's yeah, exactly.
Or
And
like this is
she just comes off as too
Vader's,
much of a hard ass right now, to where it's kind of to me it's kind of a turn off,
It's kind of
yeah.
annoying.
but
She's
it
just
is. I think it
OP.
is,
Like
but
when she, I
no,
don't know.
I don't think she's OP at all. I just think she's got it like it's in her head, that she's something that she's not. So, but I need
She
to
will be
see.
OP.
I just need to see like what the motive is behind it, and I hope they explain it. And I hope her
Yeah.
character is actually further developed within the series where everything really makes sense. What
I hope
sucks is that
so.
this is only a freaking a 6 episode series, man. So we're gonna be done in 3 weeks. I'm like
I thought
shit.
I heard a rumor that there's a hint of more episodes. I think I heard there's a hint of maybe 2 more. I don't know.
KG, don't
That's what
give
I
me
heard.
hope. Don't
John
tease me,
Campia,
dude. All
John
right,
Campia actually
all right.
uploaded a video that there might be a hint of more episodes happening. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
dude, you just made something perk up within me, dude. All right, don't give
I
me hope, bro.
listen.
K-
I know, but like, who knows?
KG, I kind of had that thought though too. If it was only 6 episodes and they dropped two in one day, it's
Yeah.
almost like maybe they have something else in the works. So I'd love to see that.
Maybe. I hope so.
I hope so
Yeah,
too.
that'd be cool.
What do you think about it, KG? Kenobi, your first impressions?
I loved it. I
Did you
loved
call him KG Kenobi?
KG
Nah,
Kenobi.
nah. It's a cool name though.
Yeah, it's a cool name. I loved both episodes. I thought the actress that did play a certain character did a phenomenal job. I just
Mm.
loved it. I teared up, to be honest with you, because it's like
Wow.
I did. No, because I grew up with the OT, and I also grew up with the prequels, and those films were
Hmm.
significant parts of my life. And seeing that character again, yeah, it was just I was amazed that they even done it. And the fact that we saw that planet, because I don't think we've seen that planet before in any previous Star Wars films. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
Mario.
We
Yeah.
did.
So
Revenge,
we did.
Revenge of the Sith was
Oh,
we
that's
did
right.
show
At
it.
the
That's
end,
right.
yeah.
We did the one shot.
Hmm.
I just love the idea that we got to see what happened to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan between Revenge of the Sith and also A New Hope. I just love the idea of seeing that sort of journey of Obi-Wan, how he dealt with his PTSD throughout, what happened in Revenge of the Sith. And the fact that we might be seeing a cameo of a certain character that Obi-Wan is very attached to in one of the movies. They were hinting at it, that we might see him. Um, yeah, I mean, if we see him, that'd be great. Yeah, I just loved every single moment of it. I mean, the last scene for episode 2 got me really hyped for episode 3 and what we're going to see throughout the
Yeah.
series.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Hot toys wise, give me some Inquisitors. I want
Yeah,
some
I
Inquisitors.
think that'd be cool.
I think if you have the Inquisitors next to Vader, like Vader in the middle, and having the Inquisitors on the sides, that's a shelf stealer for sure. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens after that. Wednesday is going to be the next episode, and yeah, I'm all for it. I think Ewan McGregor has done an amazing job so far as his acting goes. Yeah, and I want to see more of Hayden Christensen as Vader.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, no, nice. Pretty much same thing for me goes. That most of you guys have said. I thought it was pretty good. I agree with Marco to an extent about the certain someone being pretty. There's two characters that I think are kind of annoying, but one of them was meant to be. The other one's kind of just a little too much at times. But I think it was really cool, man. I love the flashback scenes.
Yes.
Like at least in the beginning where they give you a refresher of what happened and all that. I thought that was, a nice little
That was
intro,
really cool.
intro
Yeah.
into the,
Yeah.
nice.
Do you think we'll get a certain reissue
No,
from this series? You don't think so?
we kind of went over this a little bit earlier.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get every issue, bro.
I think Mario and I think it's a possibility,
I'd,
KG.
I'd be upset.
Mhm.
I would be kind of upset just because,
I don't
like,
see why though.
Well, how much did you pay
Yeah.
for it, dude?
I got mine at Sideshow Retail I
Well,
pre-ordered mine like, well, when it was announced.
Here's
When
the
it was
thing.
available?
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
They'll do it, but they won't give us the original accessories. Let's just say that they won't give us
True.
that big one, the biggest accessory.
But what if it comes in a 2-pack?
Yeah, they might do that too because they did the same thing with the Nightmare Batman Superman. So
they
Exactly.
could have. Yeah, they
Mm.
could.
But who's the other person in the 2-pack?
Vader.
Vader, dude.
Burned up Anakin on the fucking on the beach.
That'd be
On the
sick.
beach of
Why you
Mistral.
gotta go like that?
So you can
One
just
arm.
slide him into
I
the
would-
back
I
to
would
tank.
that.
I
That'd be
actually
cool.
got chills when
Burned.
that certain scene happened too. I was like, just the music playing and that whole
Yeah, man,
PTSD
that
moment.
should give me chills. That's what I'm saying. Like that intro was fucking money.
It's
dude. It
more
was really good.
impactful because of how Anakin's character has been developed in the Clone Wars now.
Yeah,
And now seeing all this come to fruition is just that it's
Yeah.
more, there's a deeper
It's
meaning
sad,
behind
man.
it. It's more
It's sad.
tragic
it
when
is.
everything happens. Yeah, the fall and the whole entire transition. Yeah.
Yeah, and like we realize now that like how close like really Obi-Wan and Anakin really were to each other. Like, so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
kind of it plays a part for sure. But
Yeah.
overall
Mhm.
thoughts. I thought it was really cool. I'm excited to see where they go with the next. But I just have one more question for you guys about this.
Sure.
And have you guys have all played Fallen Order, right?
No,
Mhm.
I haven't finished it.
I haven't.
Oh.
no.
Yeah, no, but I know what happens in the end, so it's fine.
KG, you
do
gotta
you
finish
guys
it, bro.
do you guys think we will see a Cal Kestis in the show?
I don't see it.
Ah,
see it.
I'm hoping for it,
Doesn't it
but it's a long shot. but
It's a long shot for sure, but I don't see the connection with that. I might be wrong. Sometimes we got Luke. All of a sudden we got Luke. Mando. So the idea of Cal Kestis showing up.
I mean, we all spoilers low key. If we all know Ezra, went to go look for Obi-Wan. So,
yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's a possibility, but I don't know. It really depends.
The new game takes place around the same time as the Obi-Wan show, right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're definitely leaving the door open, and if they can have the random Jedi that shows up in the beginning, I'd love to see it. Honestly, it would feel weird, but I'd love to see that connection. I thought the game was phenomenal. One of the best. Damn it, Mario! I did it again. I thought the game was very good. Every time I say that word, I hear him in my head. I'd love to see more of a connection with the live action stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just give you. I don't know. I just feel like it would give us like a whole like a whole universe like kind of coming together if they they added Cal Kestis, because the actor is actually a very good actor. I forget his name.
I know he played Joker in the Gotham series. I know that.
Yeah. He played. He's done a lot of roles. He's done a lot of TV shows.
Yeah.
Whoa,
that
what you
saber
got
is
there,
sick.
Marco?
Fuck you. Oh, dude, I wanted that shit so bad.
Yeah,
Soul this man. Give this man a solo shot.
Oh
Look at that bad
wow,
boy.
that's
Look at
That
that
Cal
detail.
Kestis saber is
That's
so
a saber
sick.
right there.
That shit
That's
is
amazing.
so
Where'd you get
sick,
them?
dude.
Marco.
This is from Galaxy's Edge.
Ah,
Yeah, man. Shit goes crazy. It does.
I got-
That's enough of that.
Mario's in an elevator trying to get me to buy a bus in Celebration. I dipped on him.
Yeah,
look
he
at that
tried.
mustache though. Look at that mustache
tried.
though.
All right, no more solo. I'm getting shy here.
But yeah, that Cal
Look,
Kestis thing is sick, man.
I don't want to see him in Kenobi, man. I think it's too much to shoehorn, considering that we only got 4 episodes left, and there's a lot of story to tell. That I
What
don't
if
think
it's
there's
just
no
a
space
little?
for him.
What if it's just a little glimpse? Like you just
Nope.
No?
Nope. If anything, bring Kenobi into the game. I could see that happening. But if it's the same timeline, they could probably do that. But I don't want to see Cal Kestis in the show. Unless they did give us 2 extra episodes like KG was alluding to, then maybe. But considering right now that we only have 4 more let's just see the story play out.
That is true. Dre, is Dre there? I think he's dipped.
Is that
But,
the Batman signal?
Yeah.
What is GG asking?
First of all, it's called the bat signal. Second of all, I think she's saying my mustache looks like a bat, and that's just rude. Sorry. Can we put her on a timeout, please?
Bat or a rat.
No. Someone gave her the wrench, man.
Don't
Can show
do
him
it.
that is true.
That's true. Yeah, that could happen.
I'm with Mario on this. I prefer not to
Yeah.
paint it with another.
Green cow.
Because I want to keep it like simple. I don't want it to be spoiled by like
Too much.
fan
Too much fan service.
treatment.
Exactly.
Fan service or whatever.
It's fair.
Like I want just a nice clean story between Kenobi and Vader, and really like soak in on that. I really, dude. Like I would be kind of disappointed if we got too many cameos. So I hope they don't.
To Mario's point, though, it would feel organic if Kenobi did show up in the next game, right? Since we already had Vader in the first. Oh, sorry, KG. Spoiler, bro. But since we had him in the first.
He knows.
I know. Don't worry. I know.
All right, good.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, that was just a thought, just off the top of my head. But
Yeah. But the game looks beautiful from what I've played so far. It's a very beautiful, well done game for sure.
pretty sick. But on to the next topic, final topic. What do you guys think is next for Hot Toys and 6-scale in general? Really, in terms of like releases and once they finish up this kind of last little slate that they have, I believe the Mark V just got dropped.
Yes.
I believe all that's left is the comic book
Miles
Iron
is the
Man.
only one left, isn't it?
Well, that
comic book Iron Man got recalled.
That was released, but it was recalled.
Yeah, so that was recalled, and then Miles, like you said,
Spidey, Miles,
which that one's been on pre-order for fucking I don't have it on pre-order, but I'm saying that thing has been announced for like 2.5 years now. Like it's been a long time.
It's been a long time for sure.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go around the panel and kind of I'm also gonna bring up some pictures of other announcements that got brought up. But what do you guys think is next, man? I'll start with you, KG. What do you think is next on the the books of hot toys. I mean, we got stuff like this coming out. I'm gonna put it up right now.
Are you talking about releases or oh?
Yeah, just in terms of like releases, announcements.
Yeah.
KG was like, "Oh my."
Yeah. You talking about releases or announcements?
Either one,
Either
either
one.
or. Because
Well,
I don't really know, like, announcement wise. I don't think there's stuff
Let's just
related
go
slated to
releases.
come out for a while. You know.
well, I think the
Yeah.
most obvious announcements will definitely be a couple of them: Padme, Mace Windu, Toby and Andrew Spidey's, and then maybe this Doctor Strange zombie.
That
But
would
as
be
far
so
as
sick, dude.
I'd buy it. I'd buy that zombie any
Yeah,
day. I mean, that's cool
yeah.
scene. And then as far as releases, if we're not counting the picture that they showed in the releases, I I have a feeling that Ahsoka from Mando might show up pretty soon. There's something about that I think they're gonna pretty cool.
I heard Wanda. The reason why I brought even Wanda up is because I heard
Oh
WandaVision.
yes,
The WandaVision Wanda was supposed to be releasing soon.
it's very it's imminent. I know that for sure. It's coming pretty soon.
So
Um,
that's the reason I brought this up. But yeah,
yeah, and then I think another one. I would love to see the Nightmare Batman and Superman 2 pack released already. That
That's the
yeah,
one right there, KG.
I've been I have that on pre-order and I've been waiting for it for so long. And I think another announcement release would be, it's another good one. Oh, maybe even Vision, wide vision of one of the visions that they might release. I mean, those should be released pretty soon.
Endgame and Loki. That shit ain't never coming
Oh
out.
yeah, actually, that got delayed till
Uh,
fourth quarter of this year. That's what I heard. Fourth quarter of this year, it's been delayed.
damn
Yeah, yeah. Those are my predictions, but
predictions.
I'm interested to see what the rest of the panel thinks.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Mario, what do you think is coming up next in terms of either release or announcements, whatever you prefer to speculate about? But yeah,
Oh
what do you
man.
think is coming out soon, man?
Yeah, as far as any announcements, it's always hard to predict. But I mean, but I think KG's I think he nailed it in talking about with the Spider-Man that need to come out. Mace, Padme, I'm sure that's around the corner. If anything, I'm sure they got an Obi-Wan Nomad right around the corner for us as well, just to drop on the show.
Yeah,
As far as actual releases, man, I mean, I would love to see Ahsoka. I mean, the
yes,
Mandalorian Ahsoka. I think that's one. Um, I think maybe Bo-Katan would be another one
yeah, so good.
possibility. Is Cyborg due anytime soon? Because that's been a
Cyborg
He
while
was,
is
too,
he
hasn't
was
it?
later for quarter four, so probably
Quarter
January
four.
next
All
year.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to say, man, because there's so much stuff that's out there. I mean, hell, I think the War Machine Mark One is due.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Anytime the
Is it?
Quill and the Blurg. There's so many different ones. I mean, to me
A lot.
personally, I don't really see what could be possibly coming out next. But I mean, I'm just
So do
gonna
you
throw
guys
throw
think
it
they
out there.
might
It's called
do small
Bo-Katan.
runs? They might do small runs of this because there's a lot of stuff coming out, even from this month to July. I mean, there's a lot. Do you guys think they might do smaller runs from now on because they've been making a lot of figures. They've been making more
They have.
quantity, than anything.
Well,
So
they might be building up reserves of certain figures, right? Like, didn't Justin say the Anakin had 2021 on its foot? So they might, be building up certain figures that are already in a sideshow warehouse somewhere
yeah,
or with them. But yeah, maybe smaller runs is a strategy.
yeah,
Yeah, Beskar Kid says Bo-Katan and Echo are still slated for May, June. Yeah, that's what I just pulled up right now. Bo-Katan is
Hmm.
slated for May
I
through
can't wait.
June too. That's a good one, man. I'm picking that one up for sure. Definitely Bo.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
for me personally, but
It sucks because we have to wait for Costco Reeves for another year, and it's like you want to build that team up with X
Yeah.
Force.
I'm actually happy with just her, man. For me,
Yeah, oh, that's nice.
um, but yeah, was that all you? That's all you had to say, Mario? Really on that?
Hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you, Marco? What are your what predictions are running around in your head?
Yeah, there's quite a few that I'm waiting on, but right now I'm trying to take this time to, save up my pennies. Try not to buy too much on the secondary market, but Mario's got a few more. I'm, still tempted when it comes to picking stuff up. But I think
Better hurry up.
there you go. I know, right? Things are going hot. I think the Chrome Mando I'm excited for.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
Mando
me
Luke
too.
Skywalker, would love those two to drop in the near future. Those would be incredible. The Batman Forever Val Kilmer Batman and Robin with the
Get
huge
outta
cod
here.
piece. I think those are going to be bangers. And
Yeah,
so,
nah.
I think you're
bro,
right. I think
Dude,
I
That's
think
just
those are
whack,
gonna be
bro.
grails.
You
those
gotta
were
get
They-
the bulge in the Batman, you know? You gotta
right,
get
exactly, dude.
Bat
That
nipples.
movie,
I'm
the
cool,
bad
man.
nipples, that movie though, and I watched the Val Kilmer documentary. Not to get like too off on a tangent, but
yeah.
like it kind of gave me a renewed appreciation. Obviously, with Top Gun being hot right now, so that's kind of top of mind. Um, and then I'd say the only other one in terms of Marvel. Oh, dude. So what's the release on this? October to December. Okay,
Oh, it's
so
delayed.
yeah,
Yeah,
God,
everything on Sideshow gets delayed, bro. That's why I
that's
hate
right.
ordering from
That's
them
right.
now.
So we're
I
gonna be waiting on this one, but the Sam Wilson Captain America, I can't
Oh, that's
wait
a
for
good
that
one.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
So
good
that
one.
there's a
one I really
lot.
hope
There's a
drops
lot
too.
coming out.
So much stuff, Mario. Like we got to be so smart about this, or or
Hmm
things get out of hand.
That
Oh,
that Boba Fett and the Throne's gonna sit for a while.
yeah.
KG, that one's kind of sick though, right? But
I
I didn't get
canceled
out.
it. I
I
thought it was sick, but I canceled that shit too.
no, I mean I prefer the 2-pack over that. It's
There could be some good deals to be had on that one
yeah.
if
I mean
you're patient.
you can find some pretty good deals after it's released.
Yeah. Dre, what do you
But
think about?
I'm with Mario on this. It's kind of hard to predict what kind of announcements we're gonna receive. When it comes to Hot Toys. Other than that, what's up with cable? I feel like
yeah,
I don't know
Oh, I
what's
forgot
Yeah.
going
about that
on,
guy.
man.
Cable.
Uh,
No, there's a couple too. Cable and that Stark mech tech suit thing.
Oh
hmm
yeah.
yeah, so there's quite a few out there. I mean, with Hot Toys, I really am impressed how they released, everything that they had on that photo.
Yeah.
They released it within a few months, pretty much. It feels like everything on that, So if they start to do it in waves like that, like they'll show you like, oh, what's coming up next, and then they keep showing us in the near future. I would like that, so that way we have an idea of what to
Yeah.
expect versus something just fucking coming out random. You're hoping it's
100%.
the figure you really want. So I hope
Right.
they go for that route. Other than that, it's really hard with Hot Toys, man. I really am noticing like that they are stepping up their game ever since in arts came out of the
Yeah.
woodwork. I'm really appreciative of that, but it's as far as releases goes, I mean, who the fuck knows, dude? I don't know.
Who's picking up this Loki?
Nah.
Not me.
I low key kind of want to get it.
Yeah, I have to get this one.
I think this is like the
So
deed
I did there.
for the Loki.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a Loki. I mean, I don't even shit. I'm trying to get rid of a Thor in my collection because I'm still,
So I think the reason why this thing's been so delayed because they're reworking that head sculpt after they did the TVA version. I think we're probably gonna get something, to that. And once it drops, I think if they actually do rework it like that, I think a lot of collectors are gonna be surprised, and
Yeah.
maybe
I'm
more
actually
collectors
excited
are
for
gonna
this
turn around
thing.
and say they're gonna want to get it.
Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty cool.
This one's gonna be fucking sick, dude.
That's a cool one.
That's gonna be a big piece.
Yeah.
The only thing that, not to be negative Nancy here, but the only thing that bothers me are the proportions on this. Like the legs are so much more thin compared to the shoulder pauldrons, but
Yeah. Looks
it
a
is
little
based on
goofy.
animation. So
Exactly. You can get away
Yeah,
with it. It's more
stylized.
forgivable considering it's an animated series.
But it's cool though. It's cool.
Yeah. It's sick, dude. Infinity Ultron. I mean, damn. Yeah. What a dope. That's not slated till October through December. Yeah, I kind of, I agree with Dre. What you said. I hope they kind of give us like a slate of like a list of what they have planned for release. Kind of like they did recently, like you said. I think that's like
Mhm.
the best way they could have gone after it, man. Because like it was so much. We knew what to expect. Out of Hot Toys instead of just fucking, all these years like just guessing what the hell's gonna come out. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was really smart way to go about it. But from what I'm seeing here, it looks like a lot of Marvel figures are gonna be coming out,
There's
summertime this year. Yeah, there's always a shit ton of Marvel figures, about to drop. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. What are you saying,
Yelena
KD?
too should be coming on too, shouldn't she?
Yeah.
When is she expected to drop?
Which one?
Yelena?
Oh, Yelena. Yeah.
This figure is sick too. This one's gonna be so fucking sick.
oh man,
This would be cool.
dude.
I'm
Well,
still
we got-
debating it. I'm still
But
debating.
we got Captain America 4 coming out, and it's like, I don't know. I might pick this up, but Captain America 4 is right around the corner.
Yeah, Yelena. Oh, this one got to push back.
October.
So
There's a lot Q4 this year, man.
Yeah, it's
Y'all
not
better
all gonna
start
come
saving your
out.
chips.
It's not all gonna come out though. I guarantee you, there's gonna be shit
Oh
ton
no,
of delays.
no way, no way.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of delays.
Well, all the delays that are out right now. I mean,
When is the Shang-Chi coming out? And I have those guys on pre-order.
Let me check.
I think I just saw it. I think it was just down there.
Him at 250 is looking like a bargain now. I'm thinking, whoa, this
seriously,
is
right?
50s, yeah, it's a pretty good price.
I think this one might be coming out this year too.
I can't
Oh
wait.
no,
For this.
no, first quarter.
Next
Yeah,
year.
most
It's
likely.
a cool one. I'm definitely passing on that guy, but
Oh, really? You're not getting it?
nah, I like the movie a lot. I do, but it's just not a character I have a lot of like attachment for.
I mean, you gotta get Wenwu then. Wenwu is.
Same thing. He's great. Like I said, I love the movie, but like
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
I don't know. For me, like I gotta collect something.
The Mark,
I love.
the Mark III dial's been on for a minute too, hasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. The fuck? It's a quarter scale Mark IV.
Oh, I was like, wait, Mark IV.
Yeah, it's suit up. Yeah, this guy was supposed to release sometime soon, but
No,
it was
not.
in September.
Yeah.
I thought about it. I had it on pre-order and I canceled it.
Yeah, it's
Same.
cool. It's
I just
cool,
don't-
but there's no need.
There's just better versions, I think,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I wanted to display that version with my Hall of Armor, but I ended up, like I said, when the opportunity arose that when they announced there was a delay and I could get my money back on the NRD, I just went and canceled it.
I think it would have been cool to have that suit up because you're gonna have the first time he was Iron Man. This is the last time he was Iron on the show, where he first started his first flight.
Dre's favorite figure right here.
Goes up. Who's picking up this guy?
I said Dre's favorite figure.
Nah, dude.
bro. I
You getting this,
low-key
Dre?
like this one.
Nah. You guys
I just want to
Dude, this thing is no offense to anybody who likes this, but dude, this thing is
It's a cool concept, but not for that
Yeah.
price.
No,
Yeah.
not at that price at all. But like, maybe
I wouldn't buy
joke
it.
to me.
There's no way.
Yeah.
But
Somebody
I
gave this
saw-
to me. I'd keep it.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange was walking around with a lightsaber at Celebration, man. It was like the weirdest thing.
what the
I
hell?
just buy the
Mhm.
Yeah, it's cool, man, but it's definitely not for me. 440 for the Mark L. Nah,
440.
those Markels have been sitting for a while.
dude, it's been like
The
3
regular.
years.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm cool.
Don't
Fuck
disrespect
that.
me like that, bro.
Anyone thinking about that Carnage at all?
I pre-ordered that. That
I
was a
am.
pre-order.
Yeah, I'm getting
Thinking
it.
about not getting it.
I'm passing it. I'm passing on it. I wasn't a big fan of the movie. Movie kind of sucked.
It's Carnage, though. It's Carnage. I mean, when are we ever going to get another Carnage?
The
It's
movie
never.
was absolute trash, in my opinion.
He
Sorry
was.
if that was very harsh, but yeah, this figure looks cool, man.
I can't do
Yeah.
it. I gotta like. I gotta like.
I
the
like
IP.
it,
The
though.
figure
I
is
love the
sick, but I gotta like the IP.
See, this is
That's
one of
cool,
those
yeah,
rare
but
instances,
not for
like
me.
okay, so we all know how with those collectors, we all have like a double
That
standard.
looks
Like
cool.
we a lot of us like we like say it's got to be something. This for me, this is one of those ones that I can look past the movie because I did not like the
Yes.
movie at all.
Yeah.
Me
Yes.
personally, I fucking it was worse than the first one because I actually liked the first one. I'm getting this Carnage just because I do want the fucking Eddie Brock head sculpt, and I'm not gonna pay for another fucking Venom because I already have the first Venom,
Right.
and it's a nightmare trying to sell that Venom already. So I might as well. I'm stuck with it, and
Man,
I'm stuck with it. And I do like the figure though. It's fucking sick, And I've
I
seen a
think
couple
it looks
customs.
really good.
listen.
Yeah,
I think it
For
looks
me, it's
really
all
good,
about
but
the source material.
He's
I
just
grew
too
up
tall, bro.
reading. I grew up reading
not
and
Carnage.
watching the '90s TV
Yeah.
show, and this is a
Not
must-have.
Carnage, bro.
It's Carnage. I mean, you're not gonna get another Carnage figure.
It's the character. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying though. He is too tall. I think he should have been a little bit more on the side of.
Well,
He's a lot slimmer.
It is
Yeah.
comic book
man.
accurate because there's a comic book run where he is massive. So
I think on the newer ones, I think, yeah. I
no, it's
believe.
cool though. It's
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Mario's
one of
about
those
to
ones-
Flex on us in 3, 2.
What
Sorry
do
to cut
pull
you
out?
off, KG.
What do you pull
no,
out?
no, you're good. You're good. No, but it's a tall figure. Mark, are you picking it up?
Yeah, this one I have to pick up.
There you
The,
go.
the timing worked out when I think I had the Venom figure in hand and I was blown away by it. I was like, oh, this is actually an incredible figure.
It is.
Didn't like the first movie or the second, but it's Venom, and so the same applies to Carnage. Like, okay, I don't enjoy the movie, but it's Carnage, and these figures, like, they look pretty not great in pictures, but in hand,
They
I
look
mean, at
amazing.
least the
I
Venom is
agree with
dope.
that for Venom. Venom 100% looks kind of weak in like some of these pictures, but in hand, he looks great, man.
It's
I
a
love.
whole different story.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I was gonna say, Dan, to your point, how you can look past some of these movies, but really appreciate how well the figure is. I think this one, in my opinion, is a
What
perfect
is it?
example of that.
Is that the
The Sith
Sith
Trooper.
Trooper?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Dang.
You
Is that
know,
from the
didn't care
sequels?
for the movie too much.
Yeah.
That
Well,
shit's whack,
KG,
bro.
I got a whole bunch of sequel troopers right here, bro. You know, didn't care for the sequel trilogy too much, but I mean, the troopers that came out of them, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm all
Same
for
thing.
it, bro.
Same thing with Kylo. I mean, I didn't like the sequels, but Kylo was such a strong character for me, and I have to get
Yeah,
Kylo. So
Riley, I'm tempted selling on my Marvel except for Spider-Man and Venom. Dude, that's literally what I'm doing
too much
right
Star
now,
Wars,
dude.
yeah.
So that's what everybody's doing
That's what
nowadays.
I'm doing right now,
Hmm.
man. Like,
Told
I don't,
y'all, man.
I don't even have any. Besides like Spider-Man villains in Spider-Man, like the only Marvel figures I have, I think, is Thanos, Cap, and the Mark 7 Iron Man. Like that's it.
you picking up the battle damage, Iron Man?
I'm going to eventually. I'm kind of thinking that I might not though because I have the Mark 5 on the way,
Mm,
and I
that's
might not.
Which battle?
I
The 85?
might not. No, the Mark 5.
Oh, the Mark 5 battle damage. You said battle
no the
damage
battle
one?
damage 85
No,
battle.
the 85. I might not get it anymore just because like I might just fucking sell the Endgame line just because like there's so the new Marvel like that's kind of like the old Marvel now at this point, right? Like
Yeah,
I feel like the
Those
you
are the
know
only figures I'm keeping, actually. To be
yeah,
honest,
me
Yeah,
too. Actually,
I
makes
just
no
been thinking about
sense.
it, but like I'm selling everything else. Like I'm getting rid of my Doctor Strange from Infinity
well,
War. He's sitting right there. Like I'm
I
getting
think
rid of
Dan,
a lot
here's
of
the thing:
shit.
just pick up the OG6 and just call it off for Marvel after that. Because I think if you keep the OG6,
Yeah.
there's something memorable to that. Because that's how I would say
Yeah,
that's how Marvel started.
I thought about
Was
that
That's what I
too.
would do.
I thought about
Hmm.
that too because I have the Mark 7 and I have the Thor and all that as well, and I had the
Let
cap too. I
me,
still have the cap, but
Dan. Let me
yeah,
ask
I
you a
don't know.
question, bro.
Yeah.
So I've got all I'm waiting on is just Thor and the Hulk to come through, and then I'm done with my Avengers setup.
Uh-huh.
But I've got the battle damage 85, and I'm wondering if I should just go back and go ahead and pick up the regular 85 to display with the Avengers, and use the battle damage 85 just to display with the Hall of Armor, like in the
Uh,
middle of it, you know?
damn, I don't know. For me personally, I sold my fucking my clean 85
Did
for
you?
an absolute steal of a figure.
This
But
guy.
it was way worth
That's
it.
dope.
Uh, I sold it but it's a really great figure. I really liked it. Besides the whole Tony Stink,
I mean,
debacle.
oh man, the clean
Yeah,
85
the
is
whole
so nice.
debacle.
Hold
Yeah.
that up, KG.
here's the
Yeah.
updated 85 skull that I recently
Oh, you
did.
got it? Oh shit! Hold on, let me close this out. Hold on. Shit.
That
Okay,
looks
that
fucking
looks
great.
way better, dude. Like, that's way better.
Mm.
I had the Tony
Mario, I think
Stank.
you need both, bro. I think you do.
You know what? Sitting with Wanda, I know I was Marco was watching your the Doctor Strange live stream with 1/6 Trigger Focus Ben Thomas, and you were talking about if it's valid enough to pick up two Wandas, and they're both different in their own ways. I mean, you got the happy Wanda, kind of, you got the dark Wanda, so
Yeah.
you got one
Right?
in her
Exactly.
good times and one in her bad times. So it's valid enough to pick up both. Same with the 85. The 85 clean and 85 battle damage are two different figures.
Do you have your battle damage in hand already, KG?
I don't. I'm waiting
Okay.
for that price to go down. I can't
Yeah,
afford
That's
it.
what
it's
I'm
gonna
doing
keep
too.
dropping.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
mean,
doing too. That's just gonna sit for a long time. So
I recently just found one like shipped, I think for like 400, and it was brand new.
yeah,
From one of the Facebook
Wow.
marketplace.
That's
So
how much I got mine for. I got it from Toys by an Agent for 400
okay,
shipped, and I
nice.
feel like it's gonna go even lower than that.
It's gonna go
So
lower.
I
This
yeah, it's gonna go.
Marvel, they're making a lot of them, so there's no point.
yep,
Yeah, but
exactly.
to kind of go back to like what I was saying though, like in terms of like, yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like I'm making room for some of the more like the cooler Marvel figures that are coming out, like which isn't too many. There's like I said, I only really want the Wanda and that Cap, the
Mm.
the Sam Wilson Cap. Those are the really only two Marvel figures like beside like from the MCU that are really like
Yeah,
uh
I'm similar too.
that I
Like the
want.
only thing that really that I have my eyes looking at was the Moon Knight, the Captain America, Falcon, and the Wanda. those are the only 3 that I'm kind of interested in picking up. The other stuff like the Loki and stuff like that, I'm kind of like
Yeah,
passing.
I'm just over like Endgame. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what they do for Thor. I think Thor's new outfit looks fucking incredible.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for Gore.
I think that's like something I would consider picking up.
To me, I don't care, but I just want Christian Bale Gore. I just want how to make Christian Bale Gore. I would buy that. And
that'd be cool.
Christian Bale Thor, you said?
No, Christian Bale Gore.
Oh, Gore.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty fair assessment. You having trouble with that plastic?
Always, bro. I like to take my time, all right?
What you unboxing there?
Someone said, I heard an analogy, it's like undressing a woman. Just want to take your time with it, all right? So, not in a rush. What am I unboxing?
Yeah, what are you unboxing? I'm kind of curious.
It's set up to display. It was just the Sith Trooper.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, it looks
trying to finish up the sequel.
That
display.
looks pretty dope, Mario.
Looks decent.
It looks
pretty
cool.
decent.
I gotta say, Marco, when Mario gave me that Mark 46, I got jealous. I got really jealous. The Mark 46. I was like,
he hooked it up, man. He's a saint for that because I'm really happy.
Take care of my
right
baby,
here.
man.
You can see him right over here.
I see him right there. I see him with Cap.
He looks great next to Endgame Cap for sure. It's like iconic looks for both.
Is that the Justice League Superman or is that the BVS Superman?
It's the BVS Superman.
Yes.
I want the Justice League.
I'm still looking for that one.
Bro, I had the Justice League one on order and canceled.
Oh shit! Here comes KG. You're gonna start flexing now.
Oh, local pickup. You trying to sell this one, KG, or what?
No, I'm pretty good. Here it is.
Shit.
Oh, it's so beautiful, man. Damn.
I'm back in my place in Atlanta, so that's why.
Shit, you are.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. Are you shooting in Atlanta this week, or what's going on?
Yeah. I'm shooting a movie actually.
All right, bet.
Wow, that's awesome. Damn,
did you bring out
figure?
Did you bring out your hot toys over there, KG?
No. I left my stuff there, so I have some stuff here.
Okay, so you're gonna go back and forth still?
I'm going back and forth. Yeah.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's all I really got for you guys today, man. I mean, it was a fun stream. Fucking had a couple conversations and whatnot. It was really fun. Shout out to everybody.
Damn it, Mario.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get her
Damn
for
you,
another
Mario.
5 months, bro. Don't show this off.
Dude, I'm
5
not.
months.
I canceled
The
her.
way Sideshow's going.
Yeah, I canceled
I
her.
got this from Sideshow. The
I'm
funny
saying,
thing is
but
that
the batches are so. Go ahead.
they went ahead. So I got a little issue with the skirt in the back right here. So I messaged them and they went ahead and gave me a whole new second body. So I can go ahead and do whatever I want with this thing, and just post the shit out of her.
Sick.
So yeah, I've got a backup body on reserve. So yeah.
Míralo, cabrón.
¿Verdad? ¿Verdad que sí?
That's a nice pose.
Thanks,
that
man.
is a nice pose. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys. I appreciate you guys, all on here. I know KG, you got to get going. What do you got coming up, man?
Nothing much. Well, this week, me and Riley, we're doing finally a Wonder Twins episode this Friday coming up. So we're excited for that. I might do a collection tour, do a part 1 and part 2 back home. I'll do that. And and tonight I'll be on Graham's show in like less than 2 minutes. So I'll be on his show tonight. So make sure you guys check that out once this live stream
Today's
is over.
Monday. That's right.
Yeah, and make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button to Dan and Dre's channel and everybody's channel here. 166, Mario. These are great content creators. So yeah.
Right on. Yeah, I always forget to plug our own fucking shit. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, please hit
KG's
that
such a pro.
Yeah, he's a pro, man. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
That's why.
But yeah, right on for stopping by, KG. It's always always great to have you on.
Of course.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah. All right, guys. Take care.
Later,
Later, bro.
Mario,
Can I
what
just
you
say
got coming up?
Well, before I get to my channel, can I just say how well these two look together, man? I mean,
oh yeah, those look fucking sick.
I'm just saying, bro.
Dang.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
for sure
they
put them
actually-
together, Mario.
You're not Mr.
Yeah.
Flexer, Mr.
I'm just it's got something new. Just wanted to share with y'all.
Those are nice poses too. I like them.
Yeah, thanks, man. I mean, if I would have fit the stap in here, man, it would have been totally different. But
Just have it on the ground all just damaged and whatnot. That's what I want.
I know, right? But yeah, what's coming up with me? I'm still working on this display. I've been promising a collection tour for the longest time, and it's I'm getting there. I'm getting there, y'all. All right, so give me some credit.
It's looking fucking
All right,
good, man.
so that's happening. Thanks, bro. So I just got back from Celebration, as we alluded to earlier, man, and I got a bunch of photos and videos that I got to put together. So watch out for stuff uploading within the next few days throughout the week on the channel regarding Celebration. I'm on my way to 500. I think I'm like about 20 subs away, and when I hit that, I will be giving away a lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge. So that will be fun to
That's a
whoever
good
gets that.
giveaway.
Yeah,
Giveaway.
man,
Nice.
I gotta give back a little bit, bro.
I
And
might have to
we've
enter.
got you might have to, bro, with your laggy ass tongue. We've got uncivilized scoundrels coming up on Thursday.
What the hell?
He just lagged, man. I just saw the tongue
Yeah,
just
no,
like
I
sit
know.
on the
I
mic for a
saw it.
second.
Yeah, I
Flapping.
saw it.
Yeah. But yeah, I got one civilized. We got uncivilized scoundrels coming up this Thursday on my channel, man. We're gonna be talking about. I think we're gonna be doing a two-parter. One for all the stuff that we have for Celebration, and we're gonna do a separate one for Obi-Wan with all of our thoughts. You promised it, and I did, man. Beard God lies. Hey, man. I'm not making any more promises. All right. I say I'm just gonna do what I can. Okay.
Riley's getting a little too comfortable, talking a little too much shit. We got to bring him back down to earth.
I think after we met, then he can go. Then he's getting all,
That's right.
he's
Too
trying to
familiar.
push a little bit. Exactly. But yeah, Uncivilized coming up. That's gonna be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think do I have anything going on during the week? Other than that, no, I think that's about it. But yeah, thanks for having me on, fellas. It's always great to see you guys, and
Yeah, thanks
yeah,
for
it's been a
coming on.
blast.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely,
Of
man.
course,
Anytime I
man.
can.
Right on. Marco, what you got coming up, man?
Yeah, first of all, Dan, Dre, thank you for having me. This was a great time. Always a pleasure to stream with you guys, and always awesome to chat with Mario and KG. So it's a really really good time. On our channel, I would just say if you're not following us on Instagram yet, check us out on 1_6_fix. You can kind of see when we're going live because Gigi and I we're normally on Mexican time. We're like, okay, we decide 30 minutes
Late.
before we're going on and we're going live. So it's a good way to see when we're going live. And then we're going to be doing another episode of the She Said No podcast here. We got a lot of things to talk about. The In-Art Gandalf, the con exclusives for Star Wars Celebration. So and the Wanda, I want to get her take on if I can get both of the versions in her mind. And as long as I pay my tax, whatever. I will be on Collecting Weekly tomorrow. And then also I would love to have the same crew we had together on the channel. We do a collection outlook video. So we just did one for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. We would love to do one for Obi-Wan where we kind of, number one, talk about any figures that Hot Toys already announced, and then speculate on figures that they might be announcing in the future. So yeah, would love to have you guys on the channel finally. I know I've been saying that for a minute here. And one last plug, we're starting up again here very soon, hopefully, our origin story series. So we've got one with Mario and other fellas that we've done before, and various other collectors. So would love to have you guys all on again for that as well.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, sounds good. Appreciate you coming on, man. Always a good time.
Thanks, guys.
Dre, you got anything coming up in the collecting world? Any figures, plans? Anything?
Nothing right now. I mean, I probably want to still do that review for this guy for Django. Other than that, nah, dude. I haven't bought anything like within the last week or two. I don't know. I'm just kind of holding out, and I know that I do want that Luke. The Hoth Luke. That's probably going to be the next figure I buy. Yeah, that thing is
Damn, that
nice.
looks
So
good.
that's probably going to be the next one I get, but I don't know when though. I don't want to pay that TW price for it, so I don't mind waiting for it.
They upcharge the fuck out of that one, dude. It's like $400 now.
Yeah, I should have got it the first day, man, because it was still on there for like 268, and I should have fucking pulled the trigger. But that's what
Oh, the
happened.
snow speeder
And
Luke.
yeah, the Hoth
Luke.
one.
Oh, I thought you said the Hoth one. I was like, what Hoth Luke? All right.
Technically it's Hoth still, but yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, technically it's snow speeder.
Sure. um,
Starting shit.
I know,
sure.
dude.
But other than that, dude, I don't know. I don't really have anything else going on, man. Just busy with work, and yeah, we'll see what else happens, dude.
Yeah.
Um, I know you know. Never mind. Go for it.
No,
What
I
do
was
you
gonna
got,
say.
homie?
I was gonna say, if you guys haven't seen fucking Dre's pictures of Django, you guys are slipping, bro. Those pictures he put up of Django are fucking
They're
sick.
cool. They're
And if
alright.
you and you know, I always get like people confusing us. Like check
All the
the
time.
des- yeah check the description, and it'll say either by Dan or by Dre, and that's usually who the photographer at the time is. But
Yeah, but I get it though, because Dan is the majority like on the channel. He's usually the one that interacts with you guys. I'm kind of like
usually,
the loser in the back, you know.
I wouldn't say
Um,
that. Nah.
but no, I don't mind. You know what I mean? I think Dan does a phenomenal job. I said this plenty of times.
Oh wow.
Whoa,
Really Dan.
happy
He's
tissues or sad tissues?
Hey,
what's
some
that?
s-
Those are
clean up
sexual
that sticky
issues.
mess, bro. I think that's what he meant.
Wear your
Okay.
gloves.
Mm.
What's up, Mr. JB? What's
Hey, what's up, man? I haven't
Yeah,
seen
Dan,
Mr.
what you
JB in a
got going
minute.
on, man? What you doing?
Oh man, well, I just did a review for the Snow Speeder Luke back here. If you guys want to check it out, I posted some
Mm.
pictures as well. It's a great figure, man. It was way better than I expected. Definitely, Hot Toys exceeded my expectations for sure. Um, it's a phenomenal piece. If you want to see the full review, check it out. Also did a small short showcase on Django Fett. It's a quick little cinematic showcase for that guy. He's super fun to pose, although there's some articulation issues that are kind of annoying. But that's really it. And then I do have the Mark V on the way. I caved. I fucking caved in. I got the Mark V.
Yikes.
It's such a sick ass suit, dude. Like that armor, that look, and just that iconic scene. Like it was, I was like, fuck, man. I have the Mark 7. I think they would look really good together. Um, at least like somewhat together. Even if I buy another like Hall of Armor or whatnot, I think they would look great. Um, but yeah, man, that's all I really got coming. Or on the way. So yeah, I appreciate everyone who's been watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe. It helps out the channel. Dre and I are going to be doing a giveaway at 2K, which we're at like 7 something. I don't know, but we're getting close. We're getting pretty close. Hope to get there by hopefully like end of summertime, something like that. But anyways, yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching, and catch you guys in the next one. Um, Peace.